Right.
That's why I thought it was fine.
Well, I've opened it now. Right. What was I going to do?
Oh my god, I forgot now.
Oh yeah. How are my syndicates looking? How?
How to start stage.
2500 and 558. Oh, got a bit. Now, I did want to get something, didn't I? And it was from these guys. It was a Mesa thing, and it was from Mr. Turtle. What was I going to get him? It was for Mesa. What was it? MPSA. Waltz. It was that one. I was going to get him that. Mesa's Waltz. It's a mod for his Mesa.
Okay. Oh,
I've got that now, so I can, when he comes in, I can let him know. Cause I've just gone over 64 points left. I definitely need to do.
you still saving for Valkyria?
No, he wants something else now.
He wants something else.
Yeah, he
Fell out with her then.
Apparently so, yeah.
Whoever her was.
Yeah.
We weren't privy to that information.
No, we didn't know that. But never mind.
But whatever it was, it is no more.
No.
Fair play.
Oh yeah, it says I've got 12 to do. Oh, it's because these 3 show up, isn't it? That's nice though, it shows me what my Morris task is. That's cool. I'll do some sanctuary soon. I just want to get some of these done. May as well. Wait for players. Don't think there is anyone. Not doing syndicate missions, not a spy syndicate mission, no one does those. Ah, fuck it, I'll press it. Nobody does those. But you get such a nice lump of EXP off it when you do it properly. Oh, why you'd not do it? Wait. Where?
Why is it could be fun?
Yeah.
Oh, not asked for that.
I haven't seen Feb for a while. I think he's been running on a later time schedule. I've not been seeing him. Depends on what you're doing in the day, I suppose. Completed any that one. Why is that gone white? No, it's not gone white. It's alright. I looked up then, top stream had gone completely white, and I was like, what's that all about? Who that guy? It's a puss. That's not my puss.
That's not your puss?
No, there's a puss in the game and it's not my puss. Raffwap Papa. It's not my Raffwap Papa either.
Not your foo-foo?
No, no foo-foo in my house.
Oh, are we ready? Let's do it.
What are you doing?
Upgrading to the medieval age.
Oh, you're going to... Oh! Isn't that a good thing?
It's one towards a good thing. The next one will give you $50.
Wow.
I think. I've got to check
Yeah,
it out.
I'm sure they'll change that.
Well, I don't know. I've just got to check it out. It's just I've got an emissary come to my land for a moment. I've got to bollock him off with all these goodies that he's giving me. All these free bits of coinage and money that he's bribing me with, which means I'm probably going to get fucking attacked now.
Probably, yeah.
I've got to wait 4 days for it to become official. Classical age is next. That's not the one. That's not the one.
Do it before he sets the alarm off. I think they do know, but I got it before they said anything, so it doesn't count now. Is he down there? He is down there. Get that guy. Nice of them to light themselves up in nice bright orange so I can see them. That's quite nice of them. That's playing the game properly, isn't it? You know, I'm really looking forward to that zombie game, 7 Days to Die. I'm actually looking forward to that. But I'm also not looking forward to it at the same time. Because I've got a feeling I'm not going to get hardly anything done because of it. Because we're going to end up playing that loads and get nothing done. I think tomorrow we should definitely get quite a lot of your mum's room done.
Mm.
Boxed up. So it just needs cleaning, tidying and de-smelling. Because it's got musty from all the clothes that are drying in there. Really I should change the way that the hangers are done in the bathroom to make it so we've got plenty of hanging space in there. And then only use that room for drying. Because with it being an enclosed room, the dampness can't go anywhere, so it's just being reabsorbed into all of them.
That reminded me actually, yesterday I was going to order the mattress, but it would
Yeah, I wouldn't get that yet.
It would have got delivered tomorrow, and tomorrow we're busy.
Yeah,
So
I wouldn't do that yet.
It's on 2-day delivery, so whenever you order it, two working days it'll be here. We're going to need it sooner rather than later.
Yeah, but we don't need it whilst the room's being de-smelled, because it all just holds
but it
smell.
would be in plastic, so...
And then where do we put it?
Well, my only logic train was it would push us to do things, because I know what we're like for procrastinating.
Well, that's why I've just said, isn't it, that we need to...
Yes. But we also
tomorrow.
say we need to do a lot of things. And
we do need to do a lot of things, but with having too many things to do, which ones do you do? Correct.
We haven't, we tried.
You have to just start one.
Look at the abortion of today. We tried to get something to do the gate, and we come home with everything but, because we couldn't bloody find it.
No.
The only place we found
Bloody
it was the
knock
original place.
stinking me up.
That we were utterly convinced we could find it cheap.
Yeah, well, if I take my staff discount off, it's about 20p cheaper than everywhere else currently. But I know for a fact that we've had that on for £3 something before, and those internet things I found about it being £3, were no longer valid. For these guys, isn't there a no, there isn't. Usually there's a guy in here, one of those floaty bastards, which there isn't at the moment, with the laser beams that touch you. But he ain't here. That's good. You watch him be in here instead, he'll be in this room. I'll trigger him as soon as I go in. Didn't. I made all them ciphers for a reason, I may as well use them for you.
A clean extraction with no alarms.
Another clean extraction. Is that, no, it's only 2. Okay, 1 left. 1 left. This is what you get, guys, for not joining me on my syndicate mission. You see, you've missed out on all these wonderful prizes. And we're going to get such bountiful gifts. See, what such bountiful, wonderful gifts. He is apparently this way, okay. Love my Tetra. I've upped the speed on my Tetra again. It's 13.4 or 5 now. So fast. But it's also got a mod on that makes the shots rebound. So when they hit something hard, they'll bounce off and go everywhere. Poor bastard. Whoever is shoot with this gun is in for a bad time. Oh yeah, I've got to activate that before I can go in it, haven't I? Mm-hmm. Now which way? He should be down there, there he is. There he is. We'll have that please. I'll bring Lifty back up, and there it goes. I'll get back up there now. Without triggering anything new. Oh, there's a Nox in there, bastard. There he is. Slowed me down, slowed me gun down. Fucking Nox. He gonna kill me, he is. Fucking Nox gonna kill me. He did. He did, cockhead. Thank you, Noxy. Right. Reset alarms, alright, Annie. Kill that guy. And here we go.
Data extracted. They won't even
Wow, I didn't get a notice from that. Nobody noticed. That's all three. Nobody noticed any of them. Wow. And all these guys shooting at me had nothing to do with the alarms. Not my department. But they didn't
Are
notice.
you Mr. Stevens?
Yeah. How the catering. So yeah, they never noticed.
Right, that's that one. Stevens.
So that's cool. It was good watching Leo earlier. Because he made me want to buy that game.
And we did.
It's a pity, you know, that he didn't have it on his link below. If he'd had a link below, it could have. I could have gone across from that, couldn't I? But it wouldn't have been £5 then. It'd have been $18.99. It's like, no, I'm not buying that for it.
I was going to say we both got a copy each for
Yeah, less than
the
the price of one. So that's,
and we're
stunning.
gonna have fun with that when.
Oh, definitely. Because that looks very. Because all the crafting and all the skill-based everything is going to be phenomenal. And it looks like when you die, you just get put back to any other place, and you drop your backpack on the floor, and you can go back and pick it up again. I suppose you have to pick it up within a certain time, so it doesn't degrade, but it's still there, and you just go pick it up. And I've set it so that the main houses don't degrade and are invulnerable. So whatever we set them to, they shouldn't be able to be knocked down by zombies. They can stand and bang on the doors all they want, not coming in. Because they're quite nasty. Because I turned them down yet again, because I turned them down to 10. And then afterwards I thought, now I'm turning them down again. Because originally it comes at 60. And that's 60 regardless of how many people are in the server.
0.
Yeah, exactly. So
quite happy to play
down
a
to
zombie
1.
game without any zombies.
Zombie game with no zombies in.
Yep, that's fine by me.
But I've left one in. So we have somebody wandering around. As long as we trap him, we'll be fine. Wait for players means that I'm host. There's probably no one doing the syndicate missions at the moment. No, there isn't. This is mobile defence.
That's stable.
Okay, rather than do that one then, I'll do the exterminate, because it won't matter if nobody joins me for that. And there's a squad already active, so...
That's stable. I've got the burning urge to go and do a couple of quests.
Oh well.
But, I won't for them. Having to keep my eye on the Argentina plane. I bought flowers back instead of pushing.
Flowers?
My first trade at level 15.
Oh.
And I'm going to call him Mike because Mickey now, I can't get right, so I'm going to call him Mike. Mike's guided me through it, told me what to buy, and he's paid for and sent me a laptop. And I'll send him the flowers, he'll sell them, and that'll pay for the laptop.
That's cool.
And that way, I can keep an eye on my stock
Comes
market.
to something, doesn't it, where you can buy a laptop with a bunch of flowers. Oh, there's some thingies down here, I like them. Some batteries. I'll have the batteries, thank you. Whereabouts? There's one. There's the other one. This was an exterminate, like still is for now. But whoever's been doing it, they've left everything about. Technically going the wrong way there. I was seeing if there's anything nice on the floor. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's just a light. I was thinking, what's that gold thing on the floor? It's a light. Oh, alright. So I can't have that, dude. You can't have that. Check this before I call the lift. Oh yeah, they wrote this. That's cool. Did I see someone then or not? I don't know. Maybe. If there's anyone there or not then. Bit confusing. I see 3 people now. There's 2 of them. Ah, they weren't in the lift, okay. I called the lift without them. Oops. Oh well. Treasury room. These are my favourite little rooms. I know they're junk rooms, but they're my favourite rooms. I like the little junk rooms. In live announcements I did that thing. 0 viewer goal. Get in. Yeah. Help me break my goal. I suppose that's one thing I don't do. I don't do goals, do I?
That's it. It will be a perfect
Ooh.
size. Drop it so you can synthesize it for me.
I've got some punch through on this, yeah I have. Should be able to gain my prizes out of these spheres without opening. Try and keep everyone off his back while he grabs it. They get it? Nope, he's still alive. Slow him down a bit. They got him? They got him. Cool. Not be bad. Yeah, somewhere there it is. Nice. They're the most difficult ones to find as well. Never find them. Yeah, I found that Leo does in the mornings. He'll come on in the morning about 10 o'clock. And then he'll go for a bit, and then he'll go off, and then he'll come back again. Do some more in the afternoon. During the day, Leo wouldn't be a bad one to watch. He's very good. He's very chill. But he notices silly things, and then points them out. Good like that.
I'll find someone to watch.
Yeah,
To be honest,
you don't
though,
want to be hearing the same stupid things every day.
For the first year in 6 years, the mid-season TV schedules in the US have got better shows on them than the autumn-winter.
Oh, that's cool.
You get the autumn-winter season, which is 22 to 23 episodes long, and the short summer season between 10 to 13. The summer season is normally a hindsight because a lot of people are going to be on holiday, doing all sorts of things in the sunshine. But the programmes that are just coming out this mid-season are bloody excellent. Colony's coming back, Westworld
Colony's
just
coming
started.
back. Didn't I see some Colony before?
You did, and it was quite a good premise, and that show hasn't gone downhill in 3 seasons.
Got the same
and the one
crew.
I'm thinking of catching up on and continuing is Fear the Walking Dead, or whatever it is much better than The Walking Dead.
Yeah, I can't be done with The Walking Dead now.
Morgan's broke off now, and he's running this branch.
I don't even know who Morgan is.
He was the guy that Rick first found when he came
Oh,
out
that
hospital.
dark guy.
Yeah. Well, he's got a better outlook on it all. And he's
The one that his son turned, didn't he? And
yes,
he went a
and
bit
his wife,
schizoid.
his wife had already gone, and then he lost his son as well.
Yeah, I remember that.
But he's now got a better outlook on this new world. and
I see.
I'm thinking of catching up on that one instead because I still like that idea
An
of a
argon
genre,
crystal. There's so many argon crystals.
but my favourite
Oh, it's
mid-season
200
show of
away,
all
I
time
can't
got
remember.
cancelled.
Oh yeah.
The Night Shift. That was an amazing
Oh yeah, you
bloody
did like
series.
that, didn't you?
They didn't renew it. Yep, they didn't renew it. Saying that. Yeah.
Thank you, Monitor. Monitor just reminded me that it can turn itself off whenever it chooses. Carbon? Who's Carbon? That better not be a dog. No, it's not. But he's bleeding out because he moved away from me as I was reviving him. Yeah, he moved away from me as I was reviving him.
Now get to extraction.
Oh, I've gone 500 away, it's the same one. I don't want that one. Mark something else. Too far away. By the time I get there, it'll have degraded and it'll have just disappeared. Bloody things. Refill that. Oh yes. The one main true advantage of using a prime frame. The death orbs refill your energy. By far the best reason. Come on, guys. Anyone else? Yeah, there's two more coming. Don't press the lift yet, Ember. Ember! There was two more guys coming in. So nasty. Check out. They were just there. They were just about to get in, and she moved the lift. And why'd you do that to them? Oh, they'll think I did it. I think it won't be the Ember. It'll be the fucking Nova. And they were the twats. And it wasn't me. I did nothing. I should have done it to the Ember. You know. Good. Keep them waiting now. And we're still waiting for somebody. There's still somebody missing somewhere. Like
Another job well executed.
that's nice. So that's some RSC XP. That's useful. Very useful. Bench shot. Oh, someone stayed in squad. Let's see if I can drag him to that other one before he disappears. See if I can drag him to the mobile defense. See if he'll do it. Same faction. Ripperman 14. See if he'll come in. He did. Oh, got someone with me. Nice. Tricked him. Tricked him in. Good, good. Getting dance for him now. That's what you get. Get dance. Ooh.
This is
Andrew Bloodstar 33 is because I've had a follow without me noticing, so it must have happened before I started the stream.
Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you.
Or it could have happened when I'd got the starting soon on and I didn't see. That's interesting. Anyway. Don't even whisper. Hey, thank you.
This will only get more difficult. Get to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance.
But that's something that doesn't happen often. Thanking the sneaky ones, the ones that sneaky follow you when you're not online.
Terminal spotted. Upload me.
It's only because it's on my dashboard there that I can see it. The reason I know.
I'm in, Tenno. This
Yeah.
was the moment.
Telling me right there. Because if I'd have been live, it'd have given me the Lenny and the engine noise and everything. Did anyone pick up the thing? Because I know I didn't. They probably did. 11. Oh, I had more than 11 last time. I must have altered the build slightly. So I had 13. That was nuts. 13 and a little bastard saying around me. Oh, it's cool.
Still working.
Revenge of the ping pong balls.
Continue to defend.
Fine, stop. Performance graphs. They like all seem like they're on the cusp of falling.
All of them are. As soon as you put money in, they'll
As soon as I
fall.
put money in, yeah, and when I sell out, they go up again.
Yeah, it's dynamic. It's not the same for everybody.
No, no.
Everyone else's will be completely different.
Put my money in that. There are no shares. That's why there's no shares, because that one actually looks decently performing.
Ah, well, you don't even have any shares to pick up it. It's not failing. Oh no, this is the I've got to figure out how to get in there thing.
There's no shares available in that one. Oh, hell's bells.
Be down here. It is. There we go. How so confusing this map. Such a confusing map. So confusing. Oh, it is the Lego Mark II. Nice to catch you streaming again. How are you doing? Hi, Easy Graham. Yeah, I've been sticking to my schedule really. There was only one Wednesday when I didn't. I just felt a bit too rough really. I didn't do it. But yeah, I was a little late starting today. One thing and another, but I started eventually. You know, you gotta bite the bullet, you gotta press the button. Gotta do it. So how are you doing, matey? Have you got many Khora pieces yet, or no? I'm just doing a bit of syndicate stuff. I like doing syndicates. It enables me to get things which are useful. Mr. Turtle needed a Messer card.
Still continue to defend.
You haven't got one piece of Khora yet. Oh, it's because
Join the
you
club.
used all your luck up on Zephyr, that's why. I've managed to get Neuroptics twice, but of course it's non-tradable. But yeah, I got Neuroptics twice, and I haven't had any other piece. No other pieces. But yeah, I haven't done it at the moment. I noticed that Daniel was doing some runs, and he was desperate for people to join him, but I think he went off and did something other than runs, because it sort of clashed. I didn't have time to set myself up ready to join him, as it were. So I think he's off doing other missions at the moment. So. Although I might nip in his channel and do exclamation join and put my name on and see if he adds me. If he does, then I'll do a run some with him. But I think he's doing elites. I'm not sure how I feel about elites. I've only tried the standard ones, and the furthest I got was 16. That was going with a Dante, who got like a monster Banshee build on. And I went in Nova, of course. I wasn't going to go in Zephyr, because it's like I'm trying to break my Zephyr addiction. I do nothing but Zephyr all the time, so I'm trying to break my Zephyr addiction by using something other than Zephyr. Which at the moment is a Nova with a stupidly fast Tetra. This is a Tetra. It's meant to have a fire speed of 4 a second. It's got a fire speed of 13.5 a second. So it's a little bit wasteful on bullets. Yeah, it goes through around 100 rounds in 3 seconds, so yeah, it's pretty quick. And they bounce as well. I'll put bounce on them, they go everywhere. Tried some Nicks this morning. It's the flimsiness. Yeah, they are very flimsy. It's like Little Nova's as well. She's very flimsy. But if you played the Naris for a while as well, or Frost, and or Valkyria maybe, and you then pick up one of the more weaker ones, and they just seem to just fall over all the time. You go through a toxic cloud, and instead of just shrugging it off like it's nothing, they instantly die on the floor. It's like, what's going on here? Have I got like 5 health or something? Effectively, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, they can't put up with the poison, can they? I found that Saren did really well. Yeah, null stars. These little guys, yeah, they do okay. I've got 11. I had 13 earlier. I don't know what I'd done. I don't know what I'd done to her, but she had 13 of them around her earlier. She's got 11 now.
No, I can't help that. 11.
Yeah. Oh, last one. Pop, pop.
Don't wear him thin now, but not to me. I've still got mine.
And this is my Nova Prime. I actually took Nova Prime in the Sanctuary at level 21. I hadn't even finished leveling and I took her in. And when I come out she was 30, which helped. It was helpful. It was 30 when I brought her out.
Another one I need to get the points on.
So I hadn't even potatoed her either, so I potatoed her at that point and then sorted her out a bit. So she's running alright now.
Oh,
I haven't set up a new Speed Nova yet. Yeah, because I'm down to 1, like there's 1 orbiting. Yeah, you forget about recasting it. And the range is terrible on this one because I've got it set up for duration. I've got it so that she's got a huge range. Really, our range doesn't actually affect it. Look at this gun, it's ridiculous. I love it. Boom! And the top went up in the air, it's cool. They bounce all over the place, it's great. I've got to former this gun loads of times. It's an ace gun. I've got to former it loads of times. And make it into some immense killing machine. No one else coming to the exit? Apparently not.
Killing shit.
Oh, there's 2. So when them little drones fire at you ridiculously fast. There is an augment for it. I think I've got it on actually. Yes, it's the bounce one. I've got it on. Yeah, I think I have. I'll look in a sec. I'm pretty sure I've got that on. It's a bullet bounce, and then it builds up a thing, and then it explodes. Does that explodey thing? I'll have a look. Let's have a look at the little guy. I think it's that one. Yeah, kinetic ricochet. That's the one. Is it? Oh, nice. But yeah, 13. Oh, 13.1. I've moved something around. Yeah, shred needs to go up. That needs to go up. That needs. Oh, that's what I've done because I put the kinetic ricochet on. Those two I've had to take down by 1 point to get it in. So if I put a V mod on it, then that'll free me up for leveling these two up, and then I can get that back to near 14. I've had it at 14 point something before. It's really nice when you speed it up. It doesn't sound the same as it used to. They've altered the sound on it. It used to have a really deep guttural bubble 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 bubble. It doesn't have that now. Don't know why. Oh, cool though. I've had a follow when I was off. I've had more follows when I wasn't streaming than I've had when I was. I imagine it would be, yeah, because it's not very popular. I like it. I like the way it runs. I love the noise it makes and everything. Cool. Survival's a bit long-winded. I'll do capture. Yeah, I'm just building up some points for getting things out of the syndicates. Because I like to get them for the store, you know. I like to get all the syndicate mods for the store to put in there. It goes flat so quick. This little light beer I have. It goes
Oh,
flat
okay,
so
about
quickly.
your, Japanese.
Hmm. Disappointing actually, because it's really nice straight out the bottle, but it's just so uncouth drinking straight out
We
the bottle.
received intel that's vital to enemy operations.
Doesn't look good on stream. I've watched myself back. I'm like, that doesn't look good. Don't drink it straight out the bottle.
Interesting place.
So I'm putting it in the glass now. Being civilized and using containers. Jeez, guys. I'm all Prisma today though. I've got my Prisma choppers on as well. Them things. These. Dual cleavers. Ching, 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 ching. I love these. I think these are great. They are really cool. They're a really cool weapon. So civilized, I know.
We need our subject brought back alive.
Oh, I'm trying to kill my my operatives. I like the way they won't let you take pictures of them, because if you turn towards them, they run away. It's like, oh no, don't take my picture. Although this one doesn't seem to care.
Keep going.
I think they've got an ace suit. Love the suit. Oh, this one's a show off. Look, she's showing me a suit now. I mean, look, shoulder's aching a bit. I don't care about your ailments. I'm looking at your suits. And I'm letting the guy die who was on my team. Oh, he just instantly killed himself. Okay. Well, yeah, now I'd have saved you.
Found the target. Capture them quickly before they escape.
Target. We found the target. Oh, we put them away. Get the Tetra out. Get some bursting of bubbles. Takes bubbles down ever so quick. That's one good thing about it. I used to use the Mitre with Nova all the time because I've got the Mitre mod that just makes bubbles pop straight away. But if you get the fire rate up high enough, they do anyway, so you may as well have a weapon that's... Oh, we actually want him, do we? Sorry. You may as well have a weapon that's actually doing some damage at the same time, you know.
Your part is done here, Tenno.
Got stuck on a wall. So have you been streaming today, Graham? I didn't notice you, I'm afraid. I would have come and had a look if I'd have noticed, because I've been off today. I've not been at work. We're off this week. Although I should be doing lots of things, but I'm not. You know how it goes. You have a week off, you've got all these things planned, and then you never do them. I don't know if you've been on today or if you're coming on later. I've been watching Leo earlier today, Leo_Chaos, and he's been playing a game called 7 Days to Die. It's like a zombie game with some elements of building and stuff and crafting. And it looked really interesting, so I went and looked to see how much I could get it for. And I could get it for £5 something. I was like, oh, I'm going to get that. So I did, ended up buying it. There's two there. There's two! They were both next to each other, that's cool. So yeah, I don't know if you've seen that 7 Days to Die. It looks really cool. You can set your own servers up and everything. So I've set a server up with one... most people would hate it. It's got one zombie on the map when you're playing. Just one. And it's got it on easy settings possible. Because I just like collecting and building stuff, so that's what I'll end up using it for. But I've got a feeling now that now I've done that, we'll spend all our time this holiday, instead of actually doing all the jobs we're meant to be doing, we'll spend all our time building a base in 7 days. What we'll be doing. So you can run the server without it having a key, as it were. The server can be run on a dedicated machine that doesn't have to be logged into Steam, which is really useful. Because otherwise I'd have to run it on the same machine as the game, and I don't want to do that. It's going to take up too many resources. Yeah, it looks really cool. Nice and gritty, you know. The graphics aren't very good, which is always good. It relies on its gameplay rather than its graphics. Oh, was a baddie. I think who's that? Who did I just trod on? Oh yeah, we were pointing out earlier that when you get cooled, you don't actually get cooled, you have your time slowed down because you fall slower. And how can you possibly fall slower if you are just cooled down? So it must be your time that's slowed down. And I said, well, that would explain the coldness, wouldn't it? Because if your time was slowed down, your molecules are jiggling slightly slower than they normally are. So you would appear slower because they'll be cooling down they'll be slowing down the air molecules around them just from friction. And you'll end up with a cold aura around an object because it's no longer vibrating at the same speed. It's like, oh, I suppose so. Like, yeah, it's exactly how it would work. Because they can use lasers, can't they, to slow down molecules by pushing them. The lasers can push the molecules from all sides, and it makes it so that they can cancel out the vibration, and it cools it right down. And they've got things down to so far down that it creates a fourth state. It creates a fourth state of matter, because you go down to solid, and then this one's below solid, and it's a sort of quasi fuzzy state where it's not really in one place. Really weird. Really weird. But it happens at like a billionth of a degree off absolute zero. It just suddenly disappears and becomes like this cloud of possible existence. As soon as it warms up, it just reforms again. Strange.
Full foil.
Yeah.
Because you've got a long time.
That's how compressed air works. You know, if you get an aerosol can and you hold the nozzle down, and the longer you hold the nozzle down, the cooler the can gets. Because what's happening is, because the pressure is lowering inside the can, the molecules that are jiggling around inside there at room temperature, they're being spread out, and as they're spreading out, they're not jiggling as much because they're moving away from one another, so they're not interacting with one another in the same way. So they end up slowing down just from the fact that they're being jiggled apart. So as the pressure lowers inside the container, the outside of the container will get really cold because of that lack of jiggle. I think that's how air conditioners work as well. Really cool. Oh yeah, when you look up some things, how they work, it's really cool. Microwaves work in the opposite direction. They make the water molecules vibrate in the food, and because they make it vibrate higher, because they're bombarding them with a wave signal that's at the right frequency to affect the water molecules, they're in sync with them, and it'll make them shake at the same speed, and because they're shaking, they get hotter because they're jiggling everything around them. And that's how they cook your food. They cook your food by boiling the water molecules within it, just by shaking them about. Good. Why you can't have a microwave that does the opposite, because you'd have to do it with pressure, and that probably would make a mess of your food just a bit. You have to do it slowly over time, is how fridges work.
I'd give her a late night foil because it's 10:15. She's only got 15 minutes until she's got to go on hunger strike.
Food for the dog.
So I thought I'll give her one last foil.
Oh,
it's technically overfeeding her, but it's caching her breakfast. Caching her breakfast in early.
Yeah, apparently these corpus have a whole language. From what I read, they have actually got a whole language that they can speak. So whenever they need to say something, they just write it into their little program, and it just tells them exactly what the corpus would say in that situation. I shouldn't imagine it's a very complicated language. I don't think they've got a word for umbrella or anything like that, and I don't think they have potential or volitional form. You know, it's not really that type of language. But I think they have, you know, Dick and Jane. Dick has a big red ball, that type of thing. Oh, that was an explodey thing, and I've slowed down time. Look at that, slowed down time. Super cool in the air around me again. Nice. You think something I thought of with Warframe is why haven't certain frames got innate resistance to certain elements? Frost, why hasn't he got a built-in resistance to anything cold? Why hasn't Ember got a built-in resistance to anything hot? And Sarin toxin? You know, magnetic. She's got protection against anything magnetic. Why? I don't see why they haven't got these things. It just makes sense that they would have. And it wouldn't be difficult to implement either, because it's just like having a mod card on that protects against that certain element all the time. You know, if Warframe equals mag, then magnetic resistance plus 20%. And that's it. It'd be dead straightforward. It'd be really easy to implement. Really easy. And then just make mag prime have like 25%. Make it slightly better. You could also have weaknesses against things, like Frost has a weakness against fire, but I think he'd be well destroyed at that point, because nearly everybody throws fire at you, don't they? Nearly every Xmas will be a fire one. Although you could make cold ones and viral ones. Press mark that for the other person. Oh, and then turn it back off again. Nope, mark it and pick it up. I didn't mark it for you Corpus guys. Why you lot are all getting excited. I haven't seen the other guy actually. I know he's in here, but I haven't seen him. Nova everybody, get on with it. Now what sort of resistance could Nova have? A resistance against shiny surfaces maybe, I don't know. A resistance to light novels. You have to have some sort of resistance that's obscure. Time maybe? Yeah. Time effect. Right. She has a resistance to high heels. So
that's the only kind of girl. That's the only kind of girl.
She is, yeah. She has got ace little heels actually. Nova's little heels that are built in her feet are ace. The only person with better boots than Nova is Messer, isn't it? Messer's got better heels than Nova has. Saren's aren't very good because hers are too pointy.
The enemy is broken. Well done. I'll get to extraction.
I'm at extraction. Get to extraction, she says as I walk through the door into extraction. May as well say, oh, never mind. I'm on my own. I am on my own. That's why, yeah, that's why the other guy isn't here, because he's not here. I did it myself. Alright. I was certain there was someone else with me. It's them Cephalon guys, that's what it is. They made me think there was someone else there and there wasn't. Yeah, I've had a sneaky follow. Bloodstar33 is a sneaky follow that followed me in the night when I wasn't here. Comes to somewhere and you have more follows when you're offline than you do when you're on. So, never mind. I'll message him later. Say thanks for that follow, and then he'll unfollow me and never come back.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, unfollow you, stalk it. Stalk it. Yeah, not going back there again. Funny. Right. What we got left? Well, the survival I don't want to do because it'll be 20 minutes. Nice, quick sabotage. Yeah, I think what it is, it's like when we subscribe to people before with the Twitch Prime, we always try and sneak it in when they're not online, so that you don't get the big fanfare. You know, the big fan. Because Daniel the Demon, right? The first person I used my Twitch Prime on was Daniel the Demon, and I went there and I thought, oh yeah, I like this guy. I'll use my Twitch Prime on. I used it, and he went boom, he just exploded as he does. Daniel just explodes all over everybody, apart from he isn't tonight because he's not very well. He's streaming, but he really isn't very well, so he doesn't want to do it. But yeah, we sub when they're not there. We sub when they're not there, yeah. Larka's Twitch Prime ran out today, and we decided we're going to give it to Jodie, so she's been over and sneaked it onto Jodie when he wasn't there. So he'll come into that now. And I'd give him mine, but I've got to wait till the 18th. Mine takes ages. I used it the other day, so I can't use it now. I've got to wait. Because Joe subscribes to me, which is nice of him. He doesn't need to do that. He really doesn't. And I think he pays for it as well. I don't think it's a Prime. Maniac, don't pay for me.
You know, it started off as a gimmick, didn't it?
Yeah,
They
don't
said
pay
he'd
for me,
subscribe
Joe.
if the Hand of Larka gave him away.
Yeah, and then he subscribed to
And he
me.
did, so
I was like, use your Prime on me, dude. Don't use money on me.
I thought he was only saying it for the crack, so
And then it renewed. I was like, oh my god,
oh, no,
he's still renewing.
that
But
day.
yeah, I think the next time I'll give it to him. Give it to Joe.
I'll pop mine over.
Joe needs the boost, I think.
Support. Good dude as well, he's funny. I like him.
Yeah, I like Joe.
I just wish he was streaming at a better time of the day for
Yeah,
us.
the only problem with Jodie for us is I try and host him when I finish at around the 12 o'clock mark. I always try and host Jodie because usually he's just starting when I'm finishing. But lately he's been starting way after I've finished. It's like, oh, and I'm stuck then. Who do I host? There's no one online. I want to host somebody. There's nobody online. I'm like, no, I don't want to give it to them. They've got like 100 people. I'm not going to them. Because I'll look terrible. I like to go to someone like Joe.
Well, they
Or
say
yourself
it's,
when you're around.
it's
But I think you usually end before me, so...
say it's best to try and find someone who's on par equal.
Yeah,
to
yeah, you find someone the same as you, that you know well, and you're friends with.
That's how you forge
And
friendship.
you know it's not going to go offline the instant you send them across, because I've had that before. Panzoff has hosted me before, like 10 minutes before I'm leaving, and it's like, oh my god,
Only allows travel in one
these
direction.
poor people are now going to have to go to someone else again, you know.
And you can't stay up later because you've got an early start.
Exactly,
at
when
work,
I've got
so-
an early start at work. Hey Fob, good to see you, dude. How have you been? How you been? How you been? How you been? Good to see you. Yeah, what have you been up to? I saw you watching a creative stream earlier because I nipped in to see what it was about, and it was hosting someone else, so I didn't get to see what he was doing. But then I watched his replay, and he was doing some music, wasn't he? He was making some music, and that was really cool. That was really cool because I saw him making the backing track and then adding little bits and pieces to it. Okay, I skipped forward a fair bit because I was like, I'm not going to watch him do everything. Skip forward a bit. It sounded pretty cool when I got to the end. But oh, that's alright. Kinda quiet? Yeah. I'm kinda quiet. I probably am. Although my little bar's going all the way up to the top, so I can't really make it any louder than that. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it's going all the way to the top. I'm speaking. Yeah. Or do you mean Twitch in general? Is Warframe? Yeah. Well, this new Sanctuary thing that's come out, it's okay, but it's still very buggy. You really are lucky on the PS4 in the way that you don't get the bugginess that we get, and it can really annoy you at times because you get all these prizes and then it goes wrong and you lose them all, and you're like, oh, I'm so sick of this. Yeah, just checked it. Yeah, I thought you meant that afterwards because I thought, oh, no way I'm quiet. I've just looked at the bar. It's going all the way to the top every time. What's he talking about? And I thought, oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, I see what you mean now. Well, that's it. We can't all go 100% all the time. That's for sure. I missed the day out. this week, didn't I? Last week, sorry, I missed Wednesday. I just couldn't get myself together enough to do it. Because it takes quite a bit to get me to press the button. It does take quite a bit for me to press the button. Once I've pressed it, I'm usually okay. I can bumble through and then I'll get into rhythm and then I'm fine. But initially, it's difficult for me to press.
Random heat has got you though.
Yeah, I'd had a full day at work in the blazing sun and I'd been outside all day and I come in and I was utterly destroyed by the heat. I just didn't know what I was doing. I just felt terrible. And I got...
Yellow Wizard is now it.
Yay, Yellow Wizard's now it. Yay. Good old Yellow Wizard.
We're just not geared up for any sort of warm temperature. Right.
No, my say command stopped working the other day as well. It made me refresh it, so I have to keep my eye on that. Like, oi, you're meant to work all the time, say command. Don't mess me about.
There's the torsion beam device.
Yeah, Kittenly hosted me, which I was surprised about. I didn't know she streamed. I knew that Lucian did, but I didn't know that Kittenly did. Yeah, so I got Easy Grim in channel 2. Another cool guy. Big mistake. Yeah. They still funny bitch so I can blow your backpack off. There you go. I love my Tetra. I love my Tetra. My 3,000 rounds a minute Tetra. Love it.
Oh, balls.
Quick, pick up
You're
the
all
key.
cool kids. Hello there, fellow kids.
You
Go
got
on.
it. Now get back
I've
to
got the key. I ain't got the key. I've got the secret, but I haven't got the key.
To another way.
Oh, what did I watch? I watched something the other day and it was really cool and I can't remember what it was called.
You were half asleep when you were watching it.
I
that's
did,
why.
yeah.
Oh no, don't make
Yeah,
me
there's your
regret.
answer to that, Fob. Yeah. I do. I expect it to work all the time and again, it hasn't. See? Broken.
down.
It makes me refresh it. It's so annoying. What I might have to do is have it open in a web page rather than have it on the stream. Because whenever I put it on the stream at the moment, it seems to die and not work. I don't know what that's all about.
Objective complete. Hit key
If I can do this without dying.
out of commission. The enemy will not return to the
Because it's a script which uses an external page. Like to whisper in the link. There it goes. Oh, of course, it's whispered it to Mark 1. There it is. Yeah, that's the one. It won't let me pick it all. Yeah, it's making me re-pick it again. I've told it to open the web page, which is deadly. When I'm streaming, opening a web page is deadly. Because it's like, oh, resources, I'll just steal them off everything you're doing and give them to a web browser. Oh, thanks. Nargon Crystal. Here we go. It's going to cover me up now. Yeah, it's covering me up. Oh, can't see. White box in my face. There we go. Make that smaller. I could leave that there if I've got enough processing power to do it with. So say should now work. It should work. But not on screen. I'd have to augment that. Let's have a look. I should say test, but it doesn't. It says test.
Text.
Test. There you go. It works, but it doesn't show on screen because I have to copy this to this window to here, right, paste, okay, and now it'll work. Now it'll work. It makes me do it every time. It's like the link changes every single time. It's really annoying. So doing it now. Now it'll work. And it'll be on screen now.
Test 2.
See? Works now. But I have to redo it every time I forget. I suppose if I remember, oh, we've got look at that. We had a Zephyr. I want to go see it if it was a real Zephyr or it was new Zephyr.
When did this refresh the page for Derek crash?
Uh,
Oh, all my bloody oh no, it's just that one. I thought all my pages crashed, including
Oh,
the one
right.
I got you on, but it hadn't.
yeah, no,
Just Klondike.
you're not watching me anyway.
I am watching.
Oh, you are. That's right. Oh
you
yeah,
on to-
earlier we were watching Leo_Chaos, which we do in the mornings because he's UK and he tends to stream 10 till about who that guy? He tends to stream between 10 and about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's good when you're not at work, you get to see him. And he was playing a game called 7 Days to Die. That's what he ended up playing. He was playing Warframe originally. He ended up playing that. Orcus Relay? Pluto.
Oh,
Really? I don't want to go there.
When I said I fancied some tea, I didn't mean just randomly add extra T's in words, winking face.
Ah dear. Winking face. Winking face. That's cool. I ain't going to Orcus Relay. What are you trying to do to me? Trying to make me go to the relay? No. Although I don't want to do any of them three, so maybe. Let me have a look at the things. Syndicates. I've got all my standing. That's quite close. And I have actually got that one on, so I best get rid of a bit of that. There was something I did want. Was it a green screen? Was it on this one? No, it wasn't on this one. Lure nursery scene. Oh, that's new. That's new. That's new. Don't like that one. Dallas Boltar. I thought I had that. Nope. I had that one and I used it and threw it because it was garbage. Didn't like it. Do I need any of these? Don't think so. Inaris. Nah. No, I don't know. I know I want a few of these, but I don't know which ones. I don't know which ones. Oh, no. Get that scene. I don't really use scenes, so I don't know why I'd want. I'll leave it for now. I'll leave it for now. I've got a little bit of standing left that I can gain. Don't need to worry about those. That's gone up a little bit from where I've just took it down to. Because Mr. Turtle was after a Messer one the other day, and I said, oh, you just get it out of the syndicates, thinking he's got all the syndicates. And we go there. Oh yeah, healer flappies. No, healer flappies are on Loca. I haven't got Loca. And I said, oh, just get it out of the Steel Meridian. And he says, I haven't done anything at all with the syndicates whatsoever. And I looked him up. Everything's on 5,000. Like, uh-oh. I'll get it for you. So I've got him that. Got him that for when he comes again. And he can have it then. Fingers, flaps and nose trumpet. Yeah, I don't remember that. I don't remember saying that. Somebody must have said it.
that would have been you. That is something.
Is it something I would say?
It is, because it's weird abstract and it's like, care, what?
What the fuck did you just say? Yeah, it is one of those, so I suppose it would have been
It'll
me,
be
yeah.
yours. It'll be yours, most definitely.
Okay. Where are we? Do I want to do these? Or do I want to go do the futile trying to get Khora parts? No. I'm going to do that. And screw Khora. I've been trying to get Khora and I've just not been getting it, so you can wait.
Alright, I keep. When they put me in a submission hold on wrestling, I keep forgetting.
She's still playing the wrestling game.
Well, I haven't got you all the coins yet, so I've got you all the booty.
I said, oh, I did, didn't I? Yeah, fingers, flaps, and nose trumpet. That was the three names of the heads. Yeah, that was the name of the three heads, wasn't it? I remember now. Nose trumpet, yeah. Flaps was the one with the neck thing. You shot him in the vagina, in his head, and then you had nose trumpet, who was ace, and he hit you with his big weapon thing, didn't he?
Power cell for the excavator.
And then you got Fingers, who's like that, who does that, looks at you through his fingers. He's pretty cool too. He died because I'm making Lefantis emotes.
The scanner has picked up a target.
Would be helpful if I actually killed a few things rather than just damaging them enough to annoy them and make them shoot at me. Oh, someone's already filled it. Cool. I don't know who these people are or what they're doing. I'm just going to run around with them and follow them. That makes perfect sense actually now. I'm glad we've got these quotes because half the time I don't remember what I've said. I just reloaded everybody whilst getting constantly shot at and set on fire. That's good. I need a bigger magazine. One that holds about 1,000 times more bullets. Get that. All the way down, all the way down. Pick that up. Miss it completely. Come on now, we'll get your act together. Slidey cow. She's too slippy, that's her trouble. She just slides everywhere, she's got no friction. Oh, she's too polished, she's got no friction.
Mission and we'll take a look inside. Excavation complete. Look what we found.
What are we up to? 154.
Power. Find another
That's
cell.
good then. Are we doing that one down there still? 100 away, yeah, I'll do that one. Oh, these lot are busy today, aren't they? They're miserable buggers today. Shooting at me. I suppose that had to be quoted, really. I suppose it did.
Dig complete. Your hard work has just been rewarded.
What are you gonna give me? Give me stuff. Give me nice things.
3 stuffed clocks.
Only 3 of us are on 10. Okay. And it's all junk. Yeah, she is too polished, she's got no friction at all. Lark being very quiet on stream here. Rattling about in a bag. Oh, that's why there's only 3 of us, because there's only 3 of us. Why there's only 3 relics. Put them on! Don't you pull out on me. Don't you pull out on me after 1 round. Put some on. Oh, thank God, thought you hadn't done it then. Just about. H2. Ah, H2's poop, but it'll do. Full cannon fodder. I managed to get everything I needed out of Barrow. He had a super vandal this time. That was nice. And he had a shitty machete as well, which was, oh well, I've got it anyway. But yeah, he had a super vandal. Ace. Fantastico. Definitely wanted that. Seen some videos on them, you can get them to fire pretty quick. And I'm really loving these guys. These Prisma meat choppy things, what are they called? I'm gonna fall off and switch to them to see what they're called. Dual cleavers, that's it. Prisma dual cleavers, I really like these. With this carving mantis stance as well. Works really well. And the cards I've got on make it so that you get faster speed and higher damage with multipliers and things. I don't know what they're called, condition overloads on there. And I think Berserker's on there as well. It's a bit of a beast. As soon as you start hitting people, the numbers start to go orange, and then they go into the red after you've been hitting them. It's like poor man's maiming strike that I've got going on with this. Yeah, see, orange, we're getting orange already. And that was only after going to 2 times. You get that up to 4 times, they go red. Oh, I don't know what she did then, but she did something nasty to somebody. People keep killing all my guys. I'm trying to chop them. Don't kill my guys. I want to chop them up. 3D chef all over the place. Groot, 3D chef everywhere.
Cracked open.
Oh, I've lost my multiplier now.
Find out what's inside.
I fall off again. Nope. Nope. No, don't fall off. Where am I? I know.
Excavator is ready to go. Keep it packed and protect.
No one nice down there. No Derek or Alan hiding down the corner. Oh, I just seen a couple. Spinning past them. And turn round.
The excavator has power.
They really go to where everyone else is doing it, shouldn't they, really? Can't go that way, that's going through a piece of map that doesn't exist. Is it this way? Nope. Oh, here we go with the I'm lost and I can't find my way. Not that way. Through this way? Nope. Great. I can't actually see a way of getting there. That's useful. See, I went in that way, but there was nothing there. Oh, maybe I just went in the wrong door. Must have gone in the wrong door. Put my fleas back on while I'm thinking about it. Oh yeah, of course, because I've got the mod on my levers, it's giving that that boosty, explodey thing every now and again. Kill. 10,000 I hit him for. Wow. Impressive. Oh, I've started one off. Oops.
Excavator deployed.
Didn't mean to do that.
The unit that extracts the other.
Blame the Nova. Yeah.
A scanner has picked up a target.
Blame the Nova. She did it. One of me.
Look what we found.
We're at 91 of 200 total. We'll go on to the next one. That's the only problem, isn't it? When you start to creep over like that, you've got to be careful that you don't end up... Oh, crappy hell. Crappy, double former. Don't want that. You have to watch it doesn't end up like 12 off or something. And it instantly goes wrong. Put your C2 on. Means you're giving me crap one sheet and I one back. That's crap. Coltzar and Gerbil. Gerbil, it is Gerbil, isn't it? Gerbil 402. Okay. 402 is a type of, is a quality of steel. Interesting. There's 398 and 402 and there's a couple of other ones. It's to do with the grading of the steel.
Excavator is ready to go. Keep it
Interesting.
powered.
Steel Gerbil.
Enemy fire.
All metal Gerbil.
Excavator destroyed. Protect the remaining dig sites.
Will you just kill it and stop playing with it? You're not a cat playing with a mouse. That's it. How about you put a weapon on and all? I know you like them, but put there you go. Put a proper weapon on. Do some actual damage. He thought he got away with that, no. Hiding all the way up there on his own. Well, you didn't. He
Excavator
got
destroyed.
killed.
Protect the remaining dig sites.
Oh, we don't care about destroying what's it.
An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site.
Destroy everything. Should use me number 2 really, to leave it going. But the trouble with using your number 2 with Nova is it takes ages because you've got to wait for it to land. And it gives them a lot of time to move away from it as well. I think you can get an augment for that, which means that the enemy bullets get absorbed into it, which would be useful. I don't think I've got the mod space. We're on 2 of 3. Have we got an excavator running? We have. Oh, that was a mistake. Didn't want that, did we? No. We didn't want that. What are they on? 2 and 4. I'm on 2.
The scanner has
Oh, there's loads in here.
Go to the dig is ready to go. Keep it powered and protect me from enemy fire.
Gonna take some doing. 6. Why I'm rushing? Because I only put a rubbish one on anyway.
The excavator has lost power.
8,
Find another
9.
cell.
Ooh. Close. Where's the last one? There's got to be another. There's one. Got it.
That's it.
What are they on? 8 and 7.
Finish your mission and
Somewhere around here where I am. Find them, guys. That's got 20 seconds. Oh, they both halted, so that's good. Gives them a few seconds to get it anyway. As long as they don't kick one off. Knowing me, I will. Then they should be alright. What are we on now? 9-9. Come on, guys. Get it. And 10, there we go. Now we're fine. We're fine now. Now I need a power cell. Oh, he's done it. He's put the power cell in there. There's your 39. I'll kick us over probably. Oh no. 170. We're still alright. That's cool. Unless that's the next 170, which it could be. You let's just give 20 and it'll be on 99. Oh no, give 100. 70 into the next one. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Oh, Orthos Prime blueprint, that's pretty. Don't need it, but it's pretty. I'll give him a nice one now. Find him a nice one now. The Z1 or something. The Z1. Give him a nice one. N3 and... Come on, Coltzar. It's always Coltzar. Always taking his time. God damn you, Coltzar. Oh, I've got a new t-shirt. I had it printed. I'll have to go and get that and show you. It's really ace. It's absolutely wonderful. And usually when you get a t-shirt printed on the cheap, it's done via a transfer. They'll do it on a paper and then iron it on. You know, like you would at home. But they do it in a little bit better way. Theirs are a bit neater than the ones you do at home. Use the proper inks and things. But this one, they've printed it directly onto the t-shirt, so it's like a real professional t-shirt. And it was only £5 for the t-shirt, including postage, which is insane. I'm going to get so many things done. They're going to make me so many t-shirts. I think you can even select what colour t-shirt you want, which is madness. So yeah, I'm definitely going to get some more made with these guys. But yeah, I'll go get it. After this mission, I'll go get it and I'll show you. It is absolutely stunning. It is absolutely stunning. They've got a proper page for it as well. But when you use their proper page instead of using eBay, they have £3 something postage. Whereas the eBay one, you've got no postage and it's just £5 and that's it. You have to go finding their email out yourself though. They did contact me in the end and told me what it was, but I'd already found it and done it by then. But yeah, you should have that on your sheet really, shouldn't you? It just says, please email your design in PNG format. But, where to? I had to go and find their email address.
That's how you get free postage. You need telepathy.
Yeah, thankfully I got it right. Because imagine if I'd have sent it to the wrong people. If I'd just guessed and sent it to a different company. That would have been interesting. We're on 5 or 10, so we're doing okay. We have time. As long as we only keep one excavator going, means we've got 2. We should be fine. Oh, there's one.
So here in Hammy scratching there.
Oh, the hamster going,
That
is she
reminds me,
good?
I bought her a pack of bedding.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, I did notice. Yeah, you did. Yeah, I did notice that because she's been making her own, hasn't she? I cleaned the hamster out the other day and then realised I got no bedding. So I just ripped up a load of paper and gave her that, and the look of disgust. It's like, this isn't hamster bedding. Where's my bedding? You just have to make do, make it yourself. I've got better things to do than make bedding all the time. Like, no you haven't, you're a hamster. I have food to pouch and stash. Yeah, you'll do that. You'll do that anyway. Yeah, wheels to run around in.
At weird times of day.
Yeah, she's got such a wonderful wheel though. The wheel she's got is as big as a cage almost. It just fits, just barely fits in the cage, and it's actually a rat wheel. It's a huge rat wheel, and she's just a gerbil. Sorry, hamster. Gerbil shaped. She's gerbil shaped. It's with her being black. She's black colour, so she's not hamster's coloured. Hamsters are white and orange. She's not white and orange. She's fast barrel. She's fast barrel. She is. But she's so cute.
Spoiled bloody rotten like the dog.
She is spoiled to death, that thing. Our hamster's going to die of diabetes. There's no question of it. There's just no question. From fruit, yeah.
Banana and strawberries.
Bananas and strawberries. She just eats a whole one. Yeah.
She sits there and begs me when I'm getting my fruit out, so how
Well,
can
she
I
will
say
do.
no?
She can't help herself. Oh, found a secret area. Nope.
Cute little hands that she puts together and begs with. Don't forget me, Mummy.
Oh yeah, she's always good for that.
Mayhap you're having fruit? I am. Oh, have you got any empty?
Mayhap. Mayhap! That's from that funny game we used to play.
Ooh.
I used to like that
Suits
game.
Tammy when she's begging. Mayhap you have fruit I could steal?
Yeah, the good thing, I can't remember what that game was called. I'm going to have to look that up at some point, you know, so I can remember. But it was a game where they used mayhap far too often when they were talking, and there was lots of dialogue. And, oh, Cavus Prime Band, I'll have that, even though it's weird, but it's just really rare. I'll have that. Don't care about Ag Bronco, I've got 4. But in it, if you had 2 weapons that were the same, you could just melt them together and it'd just double the stats on everything. And you could keep doing that. And so you could get these basic swords that everybody dropped. Everybody dropped this basic shitty sword. Everybody. And you just keep melting them together. And you ended up with this little crappy sword that could hit for like 10,000 damage. Ridiculous. It was level 2,000. Whereas really they're only meant to go up to like 10 or something. Ridiculous swords. Yeah, they didn't think that one out very well. We thought, oh, no one will do it with the rubbish weapons. They'll only do it with the decent ones that you can only get 3 of. No, we'll do it with the ones we can get 50 of. It was a way of saving on inventory space as well, because the inventory was one of those inventories where everything takes up a certain number of blocks and you have to fit them together. One of them extremely tedious and annoying ones. So tedious they were.
I call them Tetris inventories.
Yeah, Tetris inventories, definitely.
An artifact has been located. Proceed to the site.
I didn't want to set that off, I just wanted to put the thing down. And rather than switch to melee, I thought, oh, I'll just put it in there.
Extracts the artifact.
You know I'm not gonna, Lotus. You know I'm just gonna leave it there and ignore it and run away.
Run away!
Run away. Because everyone else is getting the, here we are, getting the reactant from miles away. And I'm over here on my own, fucking about. There we go. Booking a boot. Yeah. That was a commander, he deserved that. He deserved that and all. We're getting some dark orange now. Nice. Dark orange. Call all these pussies.
100? Alright. Alright. Look at that.
Oh, nice. His mate killed him. That was a bombard. He set a missile off and the AoE damage killed his mate. Oh, it killed me as well. Where is he? Where is he? I'm gonna kill him before I get back up. Stupid. There he is. Bombard found him. Get back up now. Now I got rid of the bombard. Safe. Nova's not very good with bombards, is she?
Excavator destroyed. Protect the remaining assets.
Well, we'll definitely get to the next one.
The excavator.
Might be a bit interesting, but we'll get to it. Got the cell. Set me fleas off, really. That would help. Oh, reactant. Go off. That's my shield when he's quite finished knocking it off.
That's it. You opened the
Oh,
door.
nice. Got me relicy bit.
Take a look inside.
Just gotta get some of these reactant thingies up now. I hear other people shooting. That's good then. Hey, powered that up. That one's gonna get all of it. Nice. That one's gonna be 100.
Picked up a target. Go to the dig site.
It was 100, which gives a Lith S7. Oh, being paid back in the relics we're giving out. That's good. Good thing about excavation though. Like Lith defense is awful because you're waiting so long for them because there's so few of them and they come so slowly, and then you accidentally bring a slow Nova and everybody hates you for the entire thing. Another 100, nice. That means we're 30 over onto the next one, and let's see what we get. Upper limb or a civvy stock. One of these two. I'm going to go for the Xenos. I've got 5 of the prime stock for the Sabaris, so I really need the Xenos more. Really. Are they putting another one in? If so, you can have that. And that's a real N3. They may not be staying, but they may do. Oh, they are. Excellent. Oh, Z1. Yay! I put Z1 in. Pay me back. Come on, Nova, don't just stand there getting pummeled by all these big men. Move out of the way, that's it. Who's just taking it then? Like, no, you can't do that. You don't last long doing that. Bombards. Fucking bombard. I knew there was a bombard. An Oberon. Nice. Saw him in red. Unusual colour for an Oberon. And look, she goes straight in.
An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site.
Mark 1's doing his spamming the links again.
Excavator is ready to go.
I think he's missing one link though. One of the links he's missing is a link to his own store, because Mark 1's store is now going to be the fucking bombards. There's going to be a link to my PC Games store. PC Games store will be Mark 1's store, whereas you can only get there by winning something. Oh, I never drew Saturday's giveaway, by the way, but no one noticed, so we can draw it next Saturday. It'd just be nice to have more than 3 people in it. I should advertise it more, but I don't. I don't know why. I should really. But I don't want to attract the ones that are just going to come for the giveaway and then just disappear again. Although you really have to attract those sort just to get the other sort, if you see what I mean. But now, I don't know. I don't like putting the word giveaway in things. It just seems a bit. Yeah, it seems a bit cheap, desperate. So I don't know. I've advertised my store on Twitter. I put it on Twitter so that people have seen it, and loads of people have said they like it. They haven't been over to look, but they said they liked it. The start.
Dig complete. Your hard work has
It's like if anyone comes in who's PS4, I always point them towards Panzerf or Lucian because their stores are cool. They've got really good PS4 stores. And I think Panzerf does the same back. He tells them about mine if it's a PC player. Ooh, I can get somebody up there, revive somebody. Wait. How are we doing? 130? Nice. Put the thing in, I've been holding for about 10 minutes. Right. What's this big battery for, Nova? I don't know. Put it in there. Oh, okay. That rampart and all. Bloody ramparts. Ramparts are almost as bad as bombards. Now, bombarding a rampart now, I suppose that would be terrible. That would be pretty terrible, wouldn't it? Would really. I don't know when these guys are planning on coming out. I don't think they are. I'm sure they're not gonna. They're gonna stay. We're on 150, doing well. What are your thoughts on the Onslaught mode? It's alright. I think the survival part of Onslaught is surviving the server chucking you out. If you can survive the server chucking you out, it's fine. But there's nothing worse than doing 10 rounds or so and then the portal not opening, or the portal opening and everything going white, or getting some weird host migration and then not getting a portal at all. It just comes up with the yellow thing and says it's going to be here, and then it never arrives and you run out of time. So there's quite a few nasty bugs with it, but apart from the nasty bugs, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Don't mind it. It needs to be a bit more obvious on what prizes you get, because at the moment it just puts them up in the corner for a very, very short time, which is right underneath where I am, so I can't see it. Don't see what it was. Hey, fucking bombard. I'm gonna yellow ball as bombard. Yeah, I yellow balled him from underneath. He spun his little arse up in the air. He needed that. He deserved that. Awful person. What we're getting, please wait. Here we go. Oh, that's what I got out of mine, wasn't it? That Bronco. I have trouble in the high level version. My efficiency always drops on the 4th map because Samaris keeps sending me less enemies. Have you got enemy radar on? Enemy radar will give you more enemies. Enemy radar will definitely give you more baddies, because you can see further. The further you can see, the more will spawn, and they always spawn behind doorways. So if you find a room with loads of doorways, stand in the middle of that, and they'll all spawn around and come in. That's what we do with revivals, isn't it? Just find a room with many doors and have lots of enemy radar distance on, and you just get overloaded with baddies all the time. And then you need a speed nova. That's the other thing you need. You need a speed nova to bring them all in. If you're doing it on your own, that might be why. I haven't tried Elite, to be honest. Yeah, if you move around more, your view distance will change, and you'll trigger more. Spawn points. That's why a high enemy radar is good, because you can see further anyway. It's like with this, you know, I can only see a short distance, but the higher the enemy radar, the further out in the map you can see, the more spawn points you've got in your view, and more will come. And they'll always come towards the noise. If you're making noise, they'll always come towards you. Or if you're getting lost like me, you know, stuck up a corner. Nothing stops Inaris. Yeah, true. I've seen a few Inaris in there, and Banshee as well. Banshee seems to do really well. But Inaris, I've run Inaris myself in what were they? They were level 100 and something. I'd been in over an hour. They may have been even higher than 100. But I'd been in over an hour, and it was in ODS. It was in an ODS. I think it was for a part I was getting, but I decided to stay and see how long I could. I stayed for an hour, and then the hand cramps I was getting were too intense. I just couldn't stay there any longer. But Inaris just didn't really care at that point. He was like, yeah, I can stay all day, I'm fine. Don't need to worry about me, I'm fine. Like, yeah, I know Inaris, but I can't do it anymore, mate. My hands are falling apart. Because he has a lot of keys, isn't he? That's his problem, he has a lot of keys. But yeah, he was on his own, and he'd been there for an hour. Wasn't bothered at all, he was quite happy. He was doing quite well. Ooh, gone quiet. Where are all the baddies? Hopefully it's a lull between spawns. Yeah. Someone, uh-oh, was that me? Probably.
Excavator deployed.
I imagine it would have been.
While it extracts the artifact. The scanner has picked up a target.
Let him convert over. There we go. Let him convert over before I kill him. That was very kind of me.
We need another power cell.
Thankfully the AoE damage stopped damaging him whilst he converted. Nobody in there. Oh, there's one. He had a thing in him. Cool. He had some pocket change. Hey Gav, now give me some money for some coffee. Thank you. I need ring my mate pick me up from the station. We got 50p. Gotta run. I'll leave a lurk. Okie dokie. Lurk hello. Amazing. I'll have a go. I'll have a go. Thanks very much. You too. I'll see you soon. I'll have to have a look when you're on next and see if I can catch you. I do like to watch you.
Excavator is
Thanks for stopping by.
keep it powered
As
and
always.
protected from enemy fire.
Don't start another one off.
Proceed to the dig site.
I want baddies. I'm actually, if I set this off, I should get some more baddies.
Excavator destroyed.
This should get some more baddies
Dig
out.
sites.
Thinking about it.
Excavator deployed. Protect the unit.
I'm not
Extract
protecting
the
it, I'm just going to run around.
Excavator destroyed.
Wow, they're all going down now.
Remaining dig sites.
We need to not set any more up. Like the one you've set up, like the one I've set up.
The excavator has lost power. Find another cell.
There's another 20. That's all of them.
Destroyed. Protect the remaining dig sites.
Can get rid of these guys. Another one's 10. 10. Everybody got 10? 10, 10, 10. Yep, yep, yep.
Open the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look.
I've not noticed that before. Cool.
The scanner has picked up a target.
I'll go up there now, have a look at it. Oh, it won't let me, that's miserable. Yeah, I found a much better Vocaloid playlist, by the way. Yeah, I think Song Request is open, if you want to change any. But it is a much better playlist, this is. The quality of them was a lot better.
Excavator
And they're not quite so obscure.
and protected from enemy.
Well, not to me anyway. And get Neo these other guys. Keep them in view if we're all starting to die now. Probably be a wise move. Just what round is this? No Italian, is there? 47. Oh, it's not that far up. Well, it means we started on Lith, which means they would have been, say, 2 or 3. It is in that respect.
The excavator has run out of power. Cell.
dudes. Squish all the dudes. Yeah, I'll go get my t-shirt in a minute. If we ever leave this map, which I'm hoping we will after this particular round. Purposely not going to pick a relic and go to the exit and see what they do. I did that before though, and they ended up completing it, and then we stayed again for another 2 rounds. It's like I thought we were going. Apparently not. Okay. So the baddies aren't any trouble. The fire's trouble and the bombards are trouble, but they always are. Yeah, these guys are alright. Eximus. Yeah, that was an Eximus. He took 5 chops, he's definitely an Eximus. Got a Z1, nice. And we got rubbish again. Yeah, we're getting nothing but rubbish out of this. So annoying. Certainly don't want the former blueprint. Yaki former. Yaki former. Yaki former. I'm not picking one. I don't want one. I'm going no relic. No relic. Oh, so I like to see a little bit of telekinesis going on. Telekinesis? Telepathy. Not telekinesis. I'm not pushing him off, he's still Lemma. Little telepathy. And now I die. Die whilst picking relics. I think I'm being respawned. I am. That green shit in his hand, you'd think you'd just constantly let it out all the time, wouldn't you? I think it's this way. Yeah. And then you'd be alive all the time. You'd be immune. Up that way? Through here? Not through that window, you fat cow. You won't fit through there, will you now? You think she can fit through that window? She can't. Bum's too big. Bum's too big. Shut up. You won't get through there either. Stop trying to fit through these little holes. That way. That way. That explodey thing when she jumps. Oh, the Curia's there again. Got that Curia. Don't need it. We got loads of lovely stuff out of that. Mostly rubbish, but nice rubbish. A Berserker. Oh wow, now that is unusual. Got a Berserker card. That is worth it. Definitely. That was worth it. That's a 0.02% chance of drop, that is.
What was it?
Berserker. The Berserker is really,
Have you got that?
really good. Yeah, I've got one, but I mean, they are extremely difficult to
I'll
get.
have to see if I've
You've
got
definitely got it. You got it before I did.
one. What did I?
Yeah, your attack
What's
speed
the
goes up.
thing on it?
Your attack speed goes up when you do critical hits. It's really useful, but only if you've got a critical hit melee weapon.
Probably.
Yeah, I think you have. But yeah, we've used it on one of yours, definitely. Yeah, someone put well
I'm all
played.
soppy headed and tired at the moment, so.
Yeah, I'm just going to get my t-shirt, won't you say? Want to see my t-shirt.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at this. Look at this. Got a Lego Mark 2 and it's got a little Lenny on it and everything. Oh, got a little Lenny on it and everything. See the little Lenny? Little Lenny there. He is actually rather brown, but the camera's making him lighter. Yeah, I did that. I made that. Had that made. Isn't it cool? Lego Mark 2. Shit all there. It's really cool. And it's printed directly on the t-shirt, so there's no roughness or lumpiness or anything. Really cool. Really? I thought Berserker was rarer than that. Oh well, it's still a decent card. I'm happy with it. Yeah, I've got my own t-shirt. Look at that. And I've got the same thing, the same design like that, the same design as that, but on car window stickers. I've got 2 of those coming. It's 1 for each car. They can go in the back. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. I think that's only my second Berserker. I'm sure I only had 1. I remember Locke having 1, but I know I didn't. So I only had 1. Yeah, look, 1. In fact, if you look, it's the only one I have. It is the only Berserk I have. Oh, the only one. Wow. See? It's rare to me. Rare to me. I only got 1. Yeah. Nice. Happy now. This t-shirt's rather warm. Shouldn't be any different to the one I've just took off. Don't know what that's all about. I think it's got a label in it somewhere that I've left on it. New. It's got that new t-shirt sort of feel about it, where it's slightly tingly, slightly rough. Not been layered up with lots of skin yet. Oh yeah. I'll go do the thingy. Go to Lorinda, and we'll try a couple of Damaris runs. Yeah, we go. We don't get any more Khora parts because I've only got the neuroptics at the moment. Still give me 2 of them. I'm not making 2, and I can't give the other one away, which is annoying. Oh, I've got to check with Lucian about his giveaway. Was it Lucian or Panzoff? It might be Panzoff. I entered, it was Panzoff, it was buttons, I remember the buttons now. I entered one of Panzoff's giveaways. And he says, but you're not PS4, so I don't know. Still entering it. Oh, I've got to have my neck done, Anna. Look, oh, she's got tendrils sticking out of it now, dirty cow. Got things sticking out of it now. Go on, infect them. Infect that. She's infecting these 2 now. Look at it. Floozy. What a floozy inflecting everybody. I don't know where she got it from actually. I'm quite disturbed. Because it was the first day I had her out. As soon as I come back to the ship I could see it starting to form on her neck. Like, oh, trollop. Where have you been? What have you been doing? Brand new frame, already got a thing on her neck. But I'll take a picture of her, put her in the gallery. Someone that come up with a brilliant idea. I think it was Leo. I think it was Leo_Chaos. Just make a calendar. Make a calendar out of them. I thought, what a brilliant idea. Make a calendar of all my frames having the thing taken out of the neck. What a fantastic idea. I'm sure I've got at least 12. Because every frame that's had one, I've
The sanctuary will be your project too.
yeah, everyone. Oh, I'm pressing OBS again. Everyone that I've done, everyone that I've took it off, I've took a picture of.
My research
So I've got a folder full of them. I've got a folder full of images of them having them off their necks.
is a sensational.
That'd make a great calendar. Definitely think I'll do that. See who we end up with. And they're like, oh, Nova, I'm not going in with a Nova, and they'll all come out again. Waggle at them. See if they've lost the will to live yet. Yeah, these guys have all crashed out a dozen times, lost lots of parts and lots of add-ons, and they're all like, just hope to God they don't fall out of the map this time, and they're not dancers. What? Not dancing. Not interested in dancing at me. Buggers. That's a big bulb, isn't it? Does look like a bulb as well. If you look at the end of it, it's got 40 watts written on the end of it. Oh yeah, screwing about, portal's going to close. There you go. First job, set that off, set your fleas on. Flea up. Oh, I heard one then. One good thing about headphones, you can hear the, I think it's above. There it is. All the way up there. There we go. There's the next one. Whee! There's the next one. What a nice room. All the things are all together. All together in one place. Could have done with having something on for affinity. The first time I did this with Nova, I hadn't got any focus on at all. So I didn't gain any focus for doing it, and I got to level 16. 16 no focus. It's like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh. I didn't have a focus lens on. Oh, you idiot. I have now. It's this is the new mission. It's a bit like survival. What it is, it has a timer that counts down, and you have to collect 4 gold things whilst you're doing it to keep the efficiency up. Where it says efficiency 100, you either have to kill baddies really quickly to keep that up, or you have to collect them green things, them gold things, sorry. And before the timer runs out. Once the timer runs out, a portal opens to the next realm, which will be a slightly different map type and baddie type. And also, you're not allowed to use your wheel. You know your your wheel. But I have disabled your gear items. You're not allowed to use gear items. But this is the new Samaris map type that they've made. It's a cross between survival and like a capture sort of thing. Here comes conduit. It's a little unstable though. Sometimes that conduit doesn't open sometimes, so you don't get through. And every time you go through, the baddies are higher level each time. And as I say, 16 is the highest I've been to on normal. Every time you come through as well, you get more baddies. More baddies, higher level baddies each time. It gets quite intense. It's not too bad. Something like a Sarin really does well here. A Sarin or a Banshee does really well. Nova's okay because she slows them down and bunches them up a bit, and then they explode easier. So she's quite good too. But she is a bit squishy for this really. I'd say first time I brought her here at level 21. And I hadn't even got my 4th skill open, I don't think. I'm like, oh. She got hardly any cards on. She wasn't full at all. Hadn't done anything with it. I thought, I'll just take her here, and it leveled me to 30 in one go. Very fast level, very fast focus farm. But you PS4 guys will get this. As soon as they finish ironing all the bugs out of it, you guys will get it. And then you'll have a much nicer experience than we have. Because we've had the getting nice items and then crashing out because it didn't complete. Really annoying. And you see some of the comments in the text when that happens to people and you're like, oh, they're really not impressed with that. But, you know, if you're going to jump straight into something that's brand new straight away and expect it all to behave with 20-odd thousand people doing it all at the same time, then you're in for a bad time. You've got to expect a bit of silliness when it's new. I think there was a hotfix within about 3 minutes of it coming out. And there was hotfix this morning. When I logged in, it did a hotfix then. I saw Daniel getting a hotfix earlier, so they're always hotfixing it, fixing bits of it. And by the time it's all complete and working, it'll be just about the time it comes out on the PS4. You guys get a much more stable experience, I think. Yeah, anything that does good AoE damage, any good AoE, is definitely worth putting out. Nova isn't so much a good frame, but she does sort of add to the AoE because it'll spread. The AoE will spread. Saren's pretty much the best frame to bring here because the ease that she can infect everything around her. There's no problem with it at all. There's no problem. Did he get that? I think he did. Oh yeah, some levels don't have as many of the collectible things on. But it is very important that you get them, because they really affect your efficiency. I think Speed Nova probably would help actually. Yeah, it probably would help, but it gets that crazy manic that you might not want one. You might not want a Speed Nova because of how crazy it gets. Like in the sorties, you know, sometimes a Speed Nova is a really bad idea, and it can get like that. But yeah, I could try a Speed Nova. It's a good focus farm though, this is, because when you go through into a new map, it starts a focus off for I think 30 seconds. So anything that's killed within them first 30 seconds gets counted towards a focus farm. So I can see this becoming a really easy focus farm mission. That's something I'm not really bothered with at all. Well, yeah, I don't think you've got enough time with Nidus, because going through the portal will take all these stacks away. Because it's classed as a new map. You're not really on a mission, you're not really on a level long enough to justify setting a Nidus up properly. Hydrate would probably be fine though. You don't really have any drops as such. The only drops you get are ammo. You don't get any mod drops or anything like that. And every second map you get a drop when you go through the portal. Usually it's a relic. Not bad relics. I've got 90% relics, but it'd be nice if you got a few more Khora parts, you know. Because apparently you can get all the Khora parts off the base version, which we're doing. Most people go to 8 or 9, so they've had 4. As soon as they've had 4 prizes, they come out then and go in again, rather than going through another 4 to get the 4 drop tables. To get to 16 is considerably harder than going to 8 twice. Considerably harder. Oh yeah, and frame rate. Your frame rate drops terribly. Using a lot of melee actually, because it's close quarters, a lot of it's very close. You will melee a fair bit. Secure Elector's nice for the close quarters. Yeah, and it takes you to all these different maps. Thing is with me, I get a loading slowdown because it's loading the new map and then switching you over. You've effectively got 2 Warframe maps open at once, and one of them's loading whilst you're running around in the other one. So it affects your frame rate a bit, for me anyway. My poor little machine doesn't like doing all that. Well, Lego Mark wants done a Galabot one, has he? That's nice. He doesn't do them very often. Yeah, $36 the Galabot's sitting at. I don't know if they're ever going to give it me, but if they did, that'd be nice. I can find some way of putting that back in the stream. That'd be cool. Oh, I've got a little graphics tablet coming, so I'm going to have a go at making some more, redoing the alerts, and maybe do some more avatars, do some more emotes, even though I can't use them yet. Do some more anyway. Just for a laugh. They get high, yeah, the enemies do go up quite considerably. At the moment we're at 33. They'll go up a few levels next map, and there'll be different types again. It's not so bad when it's infested, because the infested are pretty easy anyway. Then you have to watch it when it's Grineer, because you end up with a load of Nox and heavy gunners, and you don't want too many of them. Oh wow, we haven't been picking them up. We really need to find them. The only trouble, you see, they could be hidden anywhere. I'll have a quiet run around, see if I can find them. I tend to put them in obscure corners. I wouldn't be surprised if there was one down that corner if there was. My top monitor's just gone off, that's nice. Don't go off monitor. Thank you. The one I'm using to read what you're putting just went off. Ah, there's one, see? Told you'd be down here. It's loading the new map. You see the load?
A data conduit is open. Go now.
Spin to win it? I think so, yeah. I've got a feeling though the elite mode has certain weapon types and certain abilities locked out, so you can't use them. So some of the really popular ones you can't use. Make it harder on purpose.
Is experiment torture? Lab rats also feel pain, yet their suffering creates knowledge. Yet
We have 3 already. Wow, that's nice.
lives in the future.
That's nice.
The end just
Sometimes the portal doesn't seem like it's opened, but it has. It's just you haven't seen it yet. The lag. If you get a lag to the host will see it open and go through, and you won't see it for a good 10 seconds or more. Oh, that's a bit dangerous. Don't like that door. The door of darkness. Don't like that. Getting away from that. You expect to just fall out of the map, don't you, forever? But yeah, I think Adirax is quite popular. As are the really high spec Banshees as well. They can do it on their own though, they don't need anyone else. They just they can do it solo. It's usually one map node. As you can see, this is just one map node with all the doors locked off. And then they just keep spawning baddies in it constantly for a certain length of time. You'll see it when it does drop down. When that 99 does drop down, it really drops quick. You'll go in a map and it'll seem to get to 50% in no time at all, and you're constantly trying to catch up then. And then you go in the next map and you get it back to 99 almost straight away. It's really odd. Really odd. It's slightly not balanced correctly at the moment, but it's interesting. It's new, and the best part about it is it doesn't involve the planes. No planes. A new item that doesn't involve the planes. Oh my god. But what it does mean is everything that's new that's going to come out now is going to involve this. So that's what's going to happen now. All the new stuff that comes out, say, oh, go into the sanctuary and do this, and you'll get, yeah, here we go. More sanctuary. S's are good. S's are good. B minus isn't so good, but S's are nice. Isn't it weird how you keep going between different map types? I think it's cool. I just wish they weren't loading in whilst I'm doing it. I wish they could just keep like a small section of each of the map types in memory at once, and then just build them on the fly and just keep switching you between it without having to do any loading. That'd be nice. They're not doing much loading, to be fair, but they are definitely loading. So I know when the portal's going to open because I run out of frame rate. I go down to like 5 frames a second. I'm like, oh yeah, they're loading. It'll open in a second, and then it does. You also need a counter somewhere on the screen so you know how many of them gold things you've got to collect. There's one. Just one of 2, you see. Until I picked that up, you didn't know how many there was. It doesn't tell you. I don't know who this green ball thing is. I don't know who the green ball thing is. After a lot we got with us. Excalibur, Mirage Prime, Mag Prime. Oh, it's a mag. The mag ball, isn't it? Oh, nasty. Not quite sure what the Excalibur's doing. Not much by the look of it. I don't know how much use Excalibur would be. At least I'm priming things. Although I suppose he can use his 4, and if he's got punch through on it, he could get quite a bit of damage going here or there. I haven't heard it yet. I haven't heard his damage going. I haven't seen him do any. I'm in a very dangerous place because I'm quite a distance away from where the portal's going to turn up. Well, we found that anyway. It'll turn up somewhere here. It'll definitely be somewhere around here. It always seems to central in the map somewhere, somewhere near the middle, where there's a nice big open space. I think originally they had a problem with them spawning inside posts and things, so you couldn't actually get to the conduit. See, look, it's come right in the middle, where it's all open. A+. Only on 6 yet. Yeah, you can just keep going apparently. These never end. Be interesting to see how far people can get actually. Imagine 4 Banshees fully tricked out. Could be interesting. Or 3 in a Trinity, an EV train. Just to keep them charged. Imagine that would go for quite some time. But unless you pick up those gold things, it does drop off pretty quick. You do need to search for them. Someone's left. Someone's crashed. Yeah, we've had 1 crash so far. Because he's just left. There's another one. Oh, I only just made that. Down there anyway. Never know, it might be down here. I'll go look, can't you? No, it's not. Oh, that door opens. It didn't look like it opened. Not down here. Well, it might have been. Nope. We put them in weird places sometimes, so you never know. But I'm not hearing it. The little gold things make a noise. And it's a stereo noise as well, so you can tell what direction it's in by spinning around. Quite weird how easily you can lock onto it, because of the way your ears work. Thought he was safe up there as well. Level are we at now? I can't tell because it's been knocked on me off. 54. Yeah, so they're going up about 5 levels per level. 5 or 6. There's someone else, that's good. I'm not on my own yet. I'm not the only one left yet. The fact that I'm not getting any lag makes me think that I'm host. Getting loading lag, aren't I? Right on top of it. Zip. What they're probably doing is just loading chunks of tile set into the same map space, and then just transferring you over to the other side of the map, and then deleting the old one and loading the new one in a little bit at a time. Whilst you're doing this, they're loading in very small pieces of the map. Oh, that's really going to hurt. Well done for falling in there. Until it's complete, and then they'll swap you over. $19 health. Oh my god. Have I still got my Helios? I have. Sorry, he'll heal me up in a minute. Yeah, there he is, healing me. Good lad. Such a good lad. Me and Helios, we go back. Maybe not with this Helios, but me and Helios in general do. Probably be better for my health if I didn't keep running into level 60 Kuva guards. It'd probably make a difference. I got 4 revives, so that's cool. Oh, he is coming. I was going to say I don't think anyone's coming, but they are. No, they're not. Okay, they're not coming. He just ran past me. Oh, okay. The Grenier scream when they die, it's great. Oh, you got nasty weapons. Everybody dies. Right, where's all the other dudes? Here they are. Keep out of the yak. Got a really itchy ear. That's not a good time to have an itchy ear. I'm trying to ignore it and it's just getting more and more itchy. These guys are on the wrong map. I don't know if they've noticed that yet, but they are. This is not your ship. Wow, World's End Dance Floor, this goes well. Yeah, World End Dance Floor, this really suits what we're doing at the moment. The craziness of it. Oh, here we go. Neo K1, nice. You get some decent relics out of it, and you get plenty of them. You can't argue with the amount of relics you get. One of two. Yeah, two again. I can see the video to this this track that's running. See the video, it's quite a cool video actually. Lots of dancing on top of buses. Oh, might not be a bus, but a bus-like thing. She fire at me. She defended herself then. She managed to cast that fire away, didn't she? She just put her arm up. And nah, I ain't moving. Impressive. Well done, Nova. Some guy setting you on fire now, that's not impressive. And you're going to run out of health in... Oh no, you're not. Good then. But she was going to run out of health. Thinking, I was going to say, do I have to jump out of the frame quick? But no, I didn't jump out in time. Oh, nice. Oh, poor Carnicle. But I could have shot at him, couldn't I really? Could have shot that guy, couldn't I really? Yeah, here we go. Look at that, down to 16%. So I mean, once it goes down, I think it's when you start dying that does it. When you start dying, it really... Oh, she eating something?
No, drinking water.
Ah, she's having a drink.
She's drinking water. She hasn't got any food down.
Okay. Yeah, there's no way we'll recover from 7%.
There's nothing in the bowl, but I might just take it off. When I've done this travel, I've got to be careful here because I'm going to Mexico. They tend to mug you on landing.
Alright. Just like real life.
I had time to dither.
So we got to 9. We got to 9. I'll see what we got actually. I don't think we've got anything useful.
Dithering in Mexico.
Hmm.
The dither in Argentina. Safer.
Hmm. All I got was this decent t-shirt.
I'd have gone to Canada, but Canada was out of plushies.
See, all I got was this really ace t-shirt. And a little Lenny. Hey, love my t-shirt. Love it. What did I get then? I need to look now. I won't tell me now, will it? Oh, no, it won't tell me now. Equipment. Inventory. Let's just have a look, see if I did get any core parts. I don't think I did though. AH. Nope. Just sitting on the corner optics that I got the other day, and that's the only piece I got. I think I made the other one. Yeah, there she is. Oh no, 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 don't do that. Oh god. You deleted it. Don't delete it. Stupid boy. Oh yeah, let's have a look at Arsenal. People have no shame. People have no shame, apparently. What about? Now, Petrus Fall. Do I need to level him up again? I do really. He's pretty nice. I love that. I love the speed of it. Right. I've had it fast, but I love the speed. Then I'll leave her as she is. Okay. She's okay as she is. I say I've not looked at the elite one. I could look at the elite one, but I don't think I'll last very long. As in 1 round. Let's see if I can get past 1 round on elite, shall we? 1 round. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah. This should be funny. It's gonna make me go in on my own. Waiting for players. Oh yeah, it's gonna make me go in on my own. I like the way you can run around while it's doing it. While it's looking for players. Nobody wants to come in. No, nobody wants to do elite. It must be that broken. Oh fuck it, do it on my own then. Go into elite on my own. Or whatever. Don't need other people. Yeah, this is level 1. I can complete level 1 dead easy.
Do 1, let's make I don't get one.
This should be chaotic, I should say. Oh, I've got someone join. Oh, that's easy. Actually, it does look a bit more chaotic, to be honest. Wow. There's a lot more of them. And it's all dark. But there's definitely a lot more of them. And we're already at 79, but uh-oh. My frame rate is so struggling. Oh wow, I'm really struggling now. Poor computer. My poor computer does not like elite mode. It really doesn't. That turns shit down to do elite. There it is. Got it. That's the 2, that's us back up to 100 anyway. Ah good, we've got other people in now, so they'll make a difference. Hopefully a big difference. There's all a spray of colours everywhere. Can't see what I'm doing. Imagine how much use Limbo would be here. None. I don't think it'd be any use, would he? He'd be the exact opposite of what you need. There's definitely a Banshee around there because I'm seeing hotspots. Seeing the best damage points on the creatures that you have no way of actually getting to before you've killed them. You can't aim at those. Might have to make, well, I might make it off the first level. Oh, God. But if this is anything to go by, I can see myself getting down to like 2 frames a second and not being able to move very soon. Can't do it to come in. We got an S for that, oh my god. In we go. So it's definitely a lot harder. Definitely a lot busier on elite. Oh, that wasn't one. Thought that was one. Actually, they found it anyway. That's cool. I fired this Tetra off inside a limbo bubble the other day, and it looked like a big flower. Because I spun round as I did it like that, and it just looked like this big white flower. It looked really pretty, like a water lily. When he turned it off, of course, they went everywhere. Oh, nice big chunk of focus there for no cost. It's nice. Yeah, Banshee's definitely going to make the biggest difference here. Probably why we're not really seeing any baddies though, because the Banshee's killing them from miles away before they even get here. Oh, staircase. And again, staircase again. Gravitational stairway, gravitational stairway attractor field activated. That took some saying, that did. Well, trying not to crash into everybody and everything. Crazy. There's a Banshee. Zooping about. Weird, if a Banshee crashes and falls out, the effect stays until it runs out. And that of course doesn't come back, but it does at least stay for its entire duration. Really cool. What we get? Oh, a Lith C2, but we get a Radiant version. That's interesting. That's interesting. You get a Radiant version of the relic. Very interesting. Think about it. On the left? You can get out of that. There we go. They're nice and bright though. It's the energy colour of that Banshee's making them show up really well. Trouble is, it's making them all look like the gold thing I'm looking for. Also not. It's legs of them guys. Shoot them in the leg. Causes more damage than shooting them in the head. Okay. Brains in the feet. Alright. Fine. The helmet that does it. I do like shooting the helmet off Corpus. I think that's ace. Loads of fun shooting the helmet off Corpus. Stay down. Wait. Oh. I don't know, Warframe making me yawn. Oh, it does that to Larky, doesn't it? Whenever you open Warframe, it makes you itch, doesn't it? Mm. She itches. Every time she opens Warframe, she goes all itchy. No reason. I don't see that other gold thing. Unless somebody got it and I didn't notice. I don't think they did. Not down there. No. Oh. Doink! Wow, made it through 3. Let's see what we get for 4. Hopefully we'll complete 4. Ah, there's one of the thingies. Goldy thingies, we'll have that. The other one's got to be nearby. I suppose it's got to be, but it'd be nice if it was. decided I was going to repair and redo the gate today and the fence downstairs. So I went out to get some postcrete to remount the posts. I thought, oh, I'll get some fence treatment as well at the same time. I brought some fence treatment. I didn't buy any postcrete. Oh dear, everywhere it was really expensive. So why is it so dear? I remember it being much cheaper than this. So I went to like 4 different stores because we were going there anyway. And we ended up getting loads of things which we wouldn't normally have got. And no postcrete. Oh, okay. The only place I found where it was slightly cheaper, they were all out of date. I thought, I'm not buying that. It's all lumpy, some of them have got hard bits in and everything. No, this is crap. On any of this rubbish. Ended up without any. But that fence treatment stuff I got, it was only £1 because it was discontinued. The range, I thought, oh yeah, I'll have that. £1. Nice. Another nice track starting. Oh. Yeah, tell your world. Another very nice track. It is actually nice when you convert the lyrics. A lot of them, they sound really nice until you convert the lyrics and then you find they're not nice at all. We got Lith C2 again. So we've still got no parts. Saying that though, you know, I still haven't got a whole Gara. And I did loads of stuff on the planes. Just sick of the planes, I don't want to do anymore. Ever again, actually.
No,
but
I'll be happy when I never go there again.
I don't know, ever again. I really don't want to go.
Because I can't finish.
Yeah, I've got so much mining to do. Yeah, I haven't even got all the parts to Gara. But yeah, mining. Got that off. Yeah, the Pyro. Oh yeah, the copper one. Yeah. I know, yeah. No, you can't focus on mining when you're doing something else. Oh, you nasty bastard. Who was it? It was him. Shotgun boy. I think it'd be cool.
Running around mining up.
Yeah. Cool if you had one of these modes that instead of monsters, it gave you warframes. So you had like 50 Novas against you. Imagine how slow you'd be. And you wouldn't be able to get near any of them because of all the fleas. You wouldn't be able to get anywhere near them.
That's alright without our baby being here. Our little baby. Gotta make you better, baby.
Or 50 in Iris, you should be there forever trying to kill him. Never get to it. Never kill him. I fell asleep in a map with an Iris before and woke up 10 minutes later and he's still standing there and he's fine. And it's like, I haven't been here. He's been constantly being hit for 20 minutes and you're still there. Yeah. Survived, no problem. Be alright here, nearly up to 6. Shouldn't have said that, should I? No. Putting the risk across a bit much, that was. Oh well. Apart from the frame rate, we should be fine. Because my frame rate's steadily getting lower the longer we go. And of course I have motion blur on, which is my way of hiding that I haven't got a very high frame rate. Use motion blur to work. Works for me anyway. I don't think my brain's got a very high frame rate nowadays, so I'm alright.
You and me both, kiddo.
Certainly not very high resolution. It's only 720p and it's
I
about
can't.
15 frames per second. That's
I'm so
my brain.
sorry, I can't give you any biscuits. I'm sorry, sweetheart, you're banned until after doctor's tomorrow.
Yeah, dog's getting the doctor's tomorrow, so
Don't
she's on
give me
there.
Don't give me the sad sound. Oh, she's so hard done to.
Oh, he's disabled my ability. Oh no, he's disabled me number 4. But, oh no, he's disabled me number 4. What am I going to do? I use number 1. I can still use number 1.
Oh, little sweet.
Disabled my abilities. Believe that.
Gotta have them tests. Gotta try and make.
Easier to respawn. Working and lurking. Oh, hi Pans Off. How you doing, man? Good to see you. I'm just seeing what I can get my frame rate down to in elite mode of this new game type. Because my frame rate in elite is much lower than it was in the other one. There's a lot more baddies about, and my GPU's like, no, I can't really do this, guys. It's a bit much. Not really in the right frame, but nothing. How you been, mate? Poor CPU. I know, yeah, it's really struggling now. It's not impressed. But I did a couple of tests on it, and it's really, really old now. Right near the bottom of every table I run it on. There was a time when it was fast, but it isn't now. It isn't now. Endo, we got Endo for that one. Oh, so you don't get any better prizes for Elite. You just get your abilities taken off you if you use them too much. You do. If you use your abilities too much, he says it's skewing me data and he disables it and you lose all your abilities. But that's not very fair. I'm a Nova, I need that. Although I can't actually see what I'm doing at all now. It's just the frame rate's just getting lower and lower. I'd have to start turning details down. Don't want to do that. Can't be turning detail down. Call Moffy. Starting to slow my Tetra down as well. Frame rate's getting so low that my Tetra's slowing down. All these effects though. Not quite sure what they're doing to these guys, but they're affecting them. Might stay in one place. See if I can survive in one place and let them do most of the work. Yeah, I won a benchmark which is a real-time ray tracing, just using CPU. And of course, the more cores you've got, the better it is because it can do more of them at once. It can do more sections of the screen at once. Still took it forever, and I got a score of something like 400 and something on Cinebench. Well, that's not very good, is it? Then you watch a video on Cinebench and you see it just go and just fill out like that, like the Dreamcast logo. And mine took me about 10 minutes to do the whole thing. Oh dear. Very limited though with the motherboards we've got now. It would require us to change so many parts in order to get a better machine that it wouldn't be worth doing. Oh,
A new data conduit is open. Our experiment
That's nice.
moves to a new zone.
thank you, strangely coloured person. Very much. Hurry! There's no hurry. Go to time. No presents. No presents. Why, I need to hide in a room somewhere. Preferably a dark room with no baddies in it. Maybe if Nova shut her eyes, the frame rate would go up. Alright, go up. I should be seeking out them gold things, really. Gaining 250 energy, that's what I should be doing. Wow, messy. $4,000 focus, yeah. It's definitely a good focus farm, this is. Automatic, see. You automatically gain it for a short time when you enter the map. So as long as you've got a lens equipped, which the first time I came here I didn't, so I didn't get anything. Because I'm good like that. As long as you've got a lens equipped, you'll get a load of focus every time you go into a new map. And as you've seen, you go into a new map every couple of minutes. Definitely giving the CPU a rest when we come out of this though. At the moment I imagine it's getting quite warm. Could be why it's slowing down actually. It's overheating. Does need a good clean out again. Make pretty good hoovers, pretty good air filters, don't they, computers? They seem to, when you open them, they seem to have all this dust in there. You're like, where have you had all this dust from? Oh, I just picked it up as I was going along. Well, imagine a household with no computers in. How much dust would they have in their house? You know, the only thing they can filter it through is the lungs. Oh, 750 endo, yeah, again. Yeah, all that dust, bloody dust. I bought some another air cleaner today. Yeah, it's all dead skin. Yeah, I run the Hoover through it, and that seems to get rid of most of it. And I keep a nice long bristled paintbrush to just poke about here and there, get most of it out. Then we're okay. Larky's machine's pretty good because the grills on it seem to have a bit of a filter on them, because it'll build up on the grill and then you just peel it off and none of it gets in. Really cool, none of it's getting into the into any of the fans. Decent case with actual real airflow flowing the right way, not just pulling it all in and leaving it in like mine does. Although I think I've took the side off mine now. Got to the point where I just took the side off and have it sitting next to a really cold window. It does, yeah, it just moves it around. Liquid cool, a new one. Then you can seal it, can't you? See, you can seal the casing there. Yeah, I'm not sure how liquid cooling will go. Probably be alright. In my luck, it burst first thing it did. Burst. Go everywhere. Sort of want this to fail, you know, so I can give me CPU a rest. Sort of want to fail now and come out. You consider this is elite mode and I'm still here. At 9, that's pretty good going. That's a Nox. Like he got a teddy bear in his bag then. Oh, did I just go through that as he... Yeah, I did. I went through that as he set his muck off. That was clever. I'll stand near everybody, they'll resurrect me then. Run to the conduit. We're doing good though. We're still at S rating at zone 9. Maybe Nova is helping. Might be. Well, Nova done good. When she can see what she's doing. Which isn't often. You've seen what she did 3 seconds ago, but not what she's currently doing. Oh, did you? Da 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 da. That's my gun. Okay, ta 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 ta. Warframe does amuse me at that though, because it'll run on pretty much anything. Not brilliantly, but it will run on absolutely anything. It runs on my old machine up there, it runs on the old graphics card and everything. I failed Larky's MR17 test again today. It's annoying though, because I tried the practice and did it twice. I did the practice twice, no problem. And then as soon as I go on to the real one, first thing I did was fall off. Then I missed the thing and got stuck trying to get down off a platform. I just climbed back onto it again. I was like, oh, I don't believe this. I just completely run out of time. The MR17 test, it's the one where you've got the orbs and the platforms. And as I say, I did a couple of practice tests and did it fine. I took Equinox. Equinox tends to kill them off over time, so they do start to drop off as you're going round. And I put on a nice long pole arm so I don't have to get too close to the orbs to get them. And of course, as soon as his number 4 runs out, he yeah, it's lucky. Yeah, it's a lucky one. Now it's not stealth mode. You just have to destroy the orbs, and then you destroy the orbs to give you time, and then you have to kill 30 baddies whilst you're doing that. So you completely ignore the baddies altogether and just concentrate on with N3. You just concentrate on getting the time orbs and just hope that you kill everyone off in time. Yeah, horrible. Horrible. I managed it just about. I think all it depends on really is what order the orbs come out at. If the first 3 orbs come quite close together so you can get them quickly, you'll be fine. If they're scattered around or all over the other side of the map and stuff, you'll be constantly on the back foot trying to keep up with the timer. If you can get a nice 10 or 12 second buffer, you're fine. But otherwise, if you're running at like 2 or 3 seconds every time you pick one, you've got no margin for error whatsoever. And if you slip or grab the wrong edge of the platform and it doesn't quite work, you've got no chance. Very frustrating. Because mine came off alright, I managed to do mine. And then I managed to do practice forever. 19's a real stealth treat. Oh great. The other stealth ones. The other stealth one that took loads of attempts to do. And when I eventually did that on mine, I went to do it for Larker on her account and did it first go. It was almost easy when I first did it. I think that was 8 or 9, something like that. Might be 11, not sure. It was one of them that was a stealth one where you had to go around posts and kill people and move over and go up on an upper platform, and you had to kill them. And then you had a third bit which was loads of them going through different cycles, and then 4 posts and a little platform at the back. And once you got the timing of it all down, you were fine, but initially it just seemed insurmountable. It was too difficult. These sarin ballies on everything, so we've got sarin in here. I think we did. Got an equinox. Do it. 11 complete. 12 should give us a another prize. Hopefully not another relic. Although these radianted relics are quite nice. I would still prefer a Khora part. Only 1 stimulus. Oh yuck. Not so good. Oh look, they animated a bit of it. Nice. Frame rate city. Nice. Really, I should start moving myself really jerkily, shouldn't I? And pretend it's the stream screwing up rather than my computer being extremely slow and old. Oh, Scorpion one hit me. Nasty. Infinity with dots in between the name, that's quite nice. No idea what level all these guys are. I haven't looked at levels for ages. 150. Ah, that might be why. Yeah. Yeah, Elite seems a bit harder. The baddies are all level 150 now, so that, yeah, that's not helping. Got quite a shield coming up there. Got quite a shield built up there. 19 is a real stealth. Yeah, I've already read that, haven't I? Reading it again. Well, it's updated somewhere. Well, it must have updated somewhere because my brain said, read that again. Read what? Before he sets fire to everybody. I was nearly trod in that. So I nearly trod in. We're on 95. Oh, doing alright for efficiency still. Quite interesting. I'm surprised my Nova's not falling over more than she is. Novas are quite resilient though, really. When you're not throwing them down abysses or anything. Another S? Wow. Zip. Nice slide. That shiny butt of hers, she just slides everywhere. I love her little heels. Little heels are really cool. Wow. This is getting quite messy. Oh my god. And we still haven't had any decent prizes, that's what's amusing. We're now fighting level 160 odd baddies. Um, 23 is still long enough for me to see what he was. Oh, he's dead now. And they're not staying alive long enough for me to see. We're 160 odd level
Oh
baddie.
my god.
And I'm still alive.
There's someone in Torn forums that's just put a post up. JOE_dirt.
Oh really, Joe Dirt?
Joe Dirt, but spelt with a J rather than a
Oh right,
G.
yeah, he won't be in then.
No, but I just thought, oh my goodness.
That's
me,
cool.
That hurt my ears. I thought,
Yeah, someone in a game that Larky's playing, completely unrelated to Twitch at all. It's called Joe Dirt, but with a J rather than a G. And it just threw her for a second.
I was like, whoa.
That's pretty cool.
Okay.
One thing with me, you won't really see any more Allegros anywhere.
No,
Or if you do, they'll be my accounts.
usually
They'll
if I
be
see
me.
you skulking around in a game.
They'll be
I'll
me,
know
yeah,
it's
they'll
you.
be me. Well, they will have been me. I haven't been there for a long time. Oh, we're starting to go. All three of us came and resurrected him. That's cool.
I have gathered enough data on that ability. Use another dash.
Threw it sideways. At speed.
Data conduit is open. Go now.
The most points I've scored ever, I think. Little Tetris keeping up, look. Oh, best weapon ever.
Hunter, try a different ability.
I don't start with telling me off about using my abilities again. He's telling me off for using the same ability. I like using that ability. Oh, not now. Not now, you don't. I'll keep the lurk going. No worries, man. You can do exclamation lurk. It will play a sound effect. If you so desire. And unlurk will as well. I'll just jump into a big gaggle of people who can kill me in one shot. And come out again quite alive. I'll find bleeding out guy now. Oh, missed him. There he is. Oh, I couldn't get to him. You can see where he was. My turn. My turn. Belly belly, ah! What you've just done there, do exclamation say and then type that. I want to know what that sounds like. It'll just do one either, you watch, it'll just go aggro. That's all it'll do. How you doing, Telly? How you been? What been up to? There you go.
A wee grow.
A wee grow. Told you to do that, didn't I? Won't do all the E's. It won't do more than one E at once. It'll just do one. You have to vary it. You have to put like an E and an I or something, and then see how it does it. But it still won't work. It still won't work properly. But yeah, you can say whatever you want. It will work. It'll, well, within reason. There's certain things it won't say, thankfully. But there's most things it will say. Quite useful. I had a thought about, you see, if I was going to do some VR games, that'd be the only way for anybody to speak to me, would be that, because there's no way I'm going to be able to see chat or type in chat from VR. I thought, oh, I know, I'll get a text-to-speech going, and I found one. Miso G1, still no Khora parts. Oh my god, this is elite. We're now at level. Oh my god, I can't even tell. They're like 170 odd now, these guys, and we're all dying quite often. Visual Skull, lurking what in streams. Well, that's alright. Lurking's what it's all about. 156, 158, 1058, I think that one was as well. Yeah, we're talking some pretty high level baddies now. A lot of them as well. Do you know what that is? 4,000 focus. Nice. Getting a bit ridiculous. Zone 15 on elite is a bit ridiculous. But we're still going. And I'm only in a little crappy Nova. Little crappy Nova with no real shields or armour. Oops. Yeah, she isn't even, this Nova hasn't even been formed. She's not even had any former done to her ever. She's just range. This girl's just range. She's just got loads of duration. That's all she's got.
Not own bargain.
Hmm?
The range, not own bargain.
Yeah. The range, not own bargain. Oh, that's one of ours. Yeah, the Banshee, the only thing keeping us alive, I think, is the Banshee.
You're doing that new thing.
Yeah. I'm on the elite one, and I thought, oh, we'll probably only get 3 or 4 rounds in, and we'll fail, but we're actually on zone 15 at the moment, on the elite, and all the baddies are level 150 to 160, and there's lots of them.
That's bad boy.
I know. Well, it's the elite version, and they keep turning your abilities off. You keep having your abilities turned off. If you cast it too often, it turns it off. And it's like, don't do that, I need that.
I think I might remain coreless for quite some time.
Well, you can get Khora just the same out of the standard one as you can out of the elite. It's just the elite one, you've got better chance at better things. The relics you get are radiant ones, for instance.
A new data conduit is open.
That's not so much of an incentive. to
And we
your ass
get
kicked
nothing
to the
this
curb.
time, so next one will be something, if we can get through this one. That was 5, I don't want 5. Not you don't want to get here out. Little
Joe-
flesh bag.
Joe's auto hosting you.
Yeah, we thought they hosted me, that's cool.
Hunter, your
Got his,
reliance on that ability
Oh, he's off again, he's going to turn my ability off again.
disabled it for now.
I've disabled it for now, did you hear that? What a bastard. Turn my ability off. I can't, oh, I can't press 4. Like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. I've got to rely on my Prisma Tetra. That's just a Shogun. It doesn't really do anything. It's just a silly noisemaker. It doesn't really work. Well, efficiency's really low. I don't think we'll make it off this level. Pretty sure we won't. Unless I can find the gold things to pick up quickly. I think I'm gonna. Doesn't look like it. Oh, not so good. We're not gonna make it. Who's this? Kajus? Kajus is now hosting you for 6 viewers. Oh, thank you very much. I'm surprised I didn't get a notification. Usually, my overlay will notify me of such things, but it hasn't done. For no apparent reason.
I can't do an SO. 'Cause
They're not in channel yet. Ah, yeah. You have to wait for them to come in channel and then you can. Sometimes they don't though, sometimes it's an auto host. That could be what it was. No, it wasn't an auto host, it was definitely a real one. That's cool. That's cool. Hopefully they'll come over and say hello. You only played Elite Sanctuary once and got a Bratton Vandal receiver. Need more. Oh yeah. Oh, you can get oh, you can get parts for weapons. Nice. I've had relics so far and that's it. Although out of the standard one I have had a few of the scenes, which is quite nice. Oh, it's going to open. Go Neo K1 Radiant. See, it just keeps giving us it keeps giving us relics constantly all the time.
Joe's about to go live.
Joe is?
Yeah, and
That's
of
cool.
course I'm lurking in his stream and I've done that sub, haven't I? And I can't
Oh,
hear
yeah,
him,
you
so
have.
if he says anything, I won't be able to.
That is the only problem actually, because
I'll have to come
when
out
I
tonight.
when I host, when I go, the machine that I can see through has no sound. It has no ability to have any sound either, because it doesn't have any speakers now. It's got some weird problem with its sound card, and it just makes a horrible screeching noise whenever you try and do anything. So it can never have sound. So I have to quickly open a web page on this machine where the game is, and there's no such thing as quickly opening a web page on this. Aha! Caduce has come over. That's alright, that's alright. We were waiting for you to come over. We were waiting for you to come over. There you go. Yeah, Larky's had that primed ready. She just needed for you to come over so she knew how to do it. Because sometimes O's are zeros, aren't they, and stuff like that. She wasn't quite sure. But yeah, thanks, great. Thanks for that host. That's really nice of you. Thank you. Ah. So yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. It was a bit late starting from one thing and another, but you know, I've got my act together. I pressed the button, got on with it. You know, and away we go. Yeah. So what have you been up to today? We've been playing Warframe. I see. Seeing it there. Doing Warframe. That's cool. Have you been doing this? Have you been doing the onslaught? Have you had anything good out of it? If you have. At the moment I've had nothing but relics, really. And this is Elite. Decided to do the Elite one, and we're on zone 17, and everything is like several... oh yeah, we're going to lose it on this one, no matter. We'll definitely lose it on this one. But yeah, we're on around 17 of Elite, and everything's like level 180 now. And it's getting a bit silly. Especially with my Poopy Nova that's not really designed for this. Not exactly set up well for this. Yeah, if I get hit once, it pretty much kills me instantly, so I have to be so careful. So careful. The conduit's opening, oh my god, can we get through it with 3 efficiency? No, you can't. Oh, that was miserable. The portal, look, it's right there. Couldn't quite make it through. It opened like 5 seconds after. That was a nice run actually, yeah. Someone's put a nice run there. Yeah, that was. That was excellent.
What did you get? What did you get?
I'll have a look in a sec. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what I got now. Let's have a look. Someone's put redo there. Wow. Lith C2s, N3, T1, G1, K1, and some Endo, and absolutely no Gara parts whatsoever at all. 2.2 million. Oh my god. It really isn't worth it, is it? It really isn't worth it for the sheer level of baddie you have to deal with. Oh look, it's a 25 as well. Oh, no, I'm not doing that again. No, I'm not doing that again.
Oh,
Not at the
bless
moment.
You did 3% of the damage.
I did 3%, did I?
Bless you, 3% of the damage.
3% on I
Thank you
ace.
for coming.
Yeah, I did 3%. Well, I was spreading all the molecular prime everywhere, so I was helping them to do it. I was helping them to do the damage. That's what I was doing. That's my excuse anyway.
You will make an excellent hunter.
Hey Todd! I know you have such trouble, don't you, when it's on 720p. That's what you get for stealing people's internet, though. Yeah, when you're using stolen internet, you can't expect that everything to be brilliant. And yeah, it's still on 720 source. And it's weird, you know. If I was to put some weird game on like Star Stables, I'd have all of them open straight away, all of them, because there's no one else in the directory. It isn't fair. I know it's not fair. I think on mobile you can switch it to audio only, but what's the fun in that? Yeah, we're having loads of fun. I've just done the what we were doing the other day. I've just done it. I forgot what it's called. we've just done that onslaught thing, and I went into elite. I thought I'm going to try elite, and we got to round 17. The baddies were like level 180, and it was rather scary. But then we ran out of time and had to come out. And you know, it didn't give me a single Khora part whatsoever. It only gave me relics. That's all it gave me. But they were all radiant, which was nice. But yeah, only give me relics. Such a pain.
The multitude of creatures you have
So I think standard onslaught is fine, thank you. Yeah, standard onslaught will do fine. It won't be anywhere near as chaotic. And hopefully I'll get some frame rate back, which would be really nice, wouldn't it? Because I was really knocking my frame rate around. Because the amount of baddies and the amount of effects going at once, it just dropped me right down. And then loading maps at the same time as well. Not good. But yeah, thanks for coming, Todd. I know you're struggling there. Struggling to see. And you can hardly hear what I'm saying. Yeah, there is that too. Oh, wow. Host migration before I've even landed. Perfect. Perfect. The Maki. Maki, that's not a proper word. What that means. Oh, such a shame. It's nice when I get all the things, but I'd need to have a consistent higher number. That's what it is. Because it's in a popular directory. Yeah, because it's in a popular directory, you need to get quite a lot of viewers to get any of the encoding. I'd say if it was Star Stables, I'd get all the encoding straight away. And I know Todd loves watching Star Stables. I just know he does. Sometimes we're super lucky and we get it straight away. Nice when we do it. A B. Oh my god, I got B.
A couple of your streams you've actually had the resolution.
Yeah, sometimes it just gives it you straight away. It depends how it feels.
Yeah.
Some days it's miserable, I won't give it you. I've known it to give it you accidentally when you've been hosting somebody before you started and you're able to set them down. When the new one starts, it seems to kick it off and leave it on. It leaves it on like 300 or something like that. I suppose they've only got so much processing power they can use. Although I imagine it's all hardware based. Like the encoding is with the graphics card. Because I use hardware encoding on the graphics card for this. There's no way my CPU could cope with this as well. Poor little thing. It's having a bad enough time as it is. But yeah, I have to use the graphics card to do the encoding. What you done, Larky?
Oh, there was a Pokemon I needed and the bloody thing ran away after one
Ah.
ball. I only had one great ball, no raspberries, it burst out and ran.
Todd says thank you, by the way.
Ah, cool.
You think I heard something about Star Stables? Yeah, you did. Yeah, I get all the encoding options with Star Stables. Because I am top of the directory, always.
There's only one of you in there.
That's why.
You notice how I said that quietly?
Nobody,
so you're blushing.
yeah, because nobody ever goes
There's
there,
no
so
one
that's
in that
why.
directory.
They're all YouTubers, that's why.
Well, they're all underage.
You know,
aren't they?
my YouTube videos, the Star Stables, have had views already. They've had views.
And they
Because
weren't me.
I'm backing everything up to YouTube, because I noticed that some of my videos were starting to disappear, and even though I'm never going to watch them again, I don't want them to go. Of course you can, yeah. Yeah, definitely, of course you can. Yeah. Yeah, go do your test though. Go give your test a try. And then let me know and I'll add you in. We can have a go. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be cool. Oh, I'm trying to kill my teammates again.
Nice of it.
I do that, I chop at my teammates. I shouldn't do that really. Seems they're the ones, they're the 97%, aren't they? When you think about it.
Opened a new data conduit. Proceed immediately.
Can't do it, can't do it, can't do it. I don't think I can do it actually, because I'm going the wrong way.
Hurry, Hunter. The conduit is closing fast.
Actually, you know, the conduit is closing on me. Good God, that was a convoluted way around of getting to it. Oh my God, there was no need for that at all. It was all over the place, that was. I had to go on the right journey. Oh, and the person who was in charge, who was the host, didn't get through. Yeah, the host didn't get through in time. This will screw us up. This will really screw us up. Host migration part way through. This is gonna be bad. Yeah, I suppose if you all get through apart from the host, and the host gets taken out, it's going to host migrate you. And I might have been the only one that got through that. By the look of it, being I'm on my own, I am the only one that got through that. Oh dear. I don't think I'm going to land, am I? And that last one did so well.
Hand of Larker incoming.
And the lark, what are you bringing me? What's she bringing me?
It's not too ice cold because I know you haven't got any cans left. So
Ooh.
we didn't manage to get you any pop, did we? So.
Oh, that's nice. One of my eyes has gone funny already. While I'm having a fly. Drinking and flying at the same time.
Well, it's only Pepsi Max, so you know. You can't be done for pop.
I don't think I'm going to land, am I?
I think you're alright, Pop, in charge of a space shuttle.
Definitely not going to land. Oh dear. And I can't press escape, which means Alt F4.
Dead down the drain.
Dead down the drain. My Siren backdrop now. And I'll reload Warframe. Naughty Warframe. Naughty Warframe. Messing me about.
Still a little broken in places.
It did. It did broke.
Broke
Oh,
it.
Todd hasn't seen my t-shirt, has he?
I don't know if you can.
Well, you might not see it, but isn't it cool? I'm looking in the mirror there rather than what I'm doing. That's it. That's the end of one. It's got a little Lenny on it. It's got a little emote Lenny on it as well. Really cool. And it cost me £5. Wow. Really impressed. I've got some little stickers for the car coming and put in the windows as well. But why now? Ooh. Loady. Bad Warframe. Bad Warframe right over my face, I've just seen it then. Let's type it in here instead of in Leo_Chaos's chat. What I did earlier. Type my password into his chat. It said, oh, ignore that.
Is he on at the moment?
No, he was earlier. I don't think he is now.
Just want to make sure I've got him.
I hadn't got him in game. I hadn't got him added in game, you know. But it is underscore written out, it's not underscore.
Oh.
In Warframe, it's Leo with an underscore chaos.
So it's just...
In that, it's Leo_Chaos, all one word. That's confusing. Look at them relics, see what I got. I got some nice ones, I'm sure I did.
I
Yeah, I got
wanted to
radiant.
make sure
Couple of
that
radiant.
I was
Couple of
following,
them.
so therefore he would show in my list.
Ah. Get some bad ones. What's on these? Oh, Tiki, that's rubbish. C2, oh, I see. They may be radiant, but they're not really very good, are they? Oh well. Go back down to Mercury one's easiest. You'd think it'd be the busiest one because it's the one everyone can get to. It never is. Oh, why? It's exactly the same as all the others on the inside. Exactly the same. Nice that drink is. Just Pepsi Max, isn't it?
That was 2 litre.
No roofie in there, is there?
Nah, antifreeze.
Ah, it's the antifreeze, of course.
I've got a shit ton left over now. Winter's finished, so I might as well get rid of it.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, it keeps the brain active anyway, a bit of antifreeze.
Oh god, yeah. I mean, you know, it's completely opposite to what it should do, but yeah.
Exactly.
I know.
That's me for you.
Need to keep you around your drive, so.
Oh yeah, there is that.
I can cook up a mean meal. You can drive a mean car. So there you go.
Yeah. See if he's done his test yet. He's in menus, so he might have done. Might have. Although he's still 12. Ah, still 12, so he may not have done. Hello, 13. 13, gone up. Todd's done his 13 test.
Want to do my 6, 17?
I know, does he want to do yours? Yeah,
Does anybody want to
I'll
do
give him the details, he can do yours. Not a
Because I
bad
don't
move
wanna
actually,
bleed
that's
and
not
do
a
it.
bad move at all.
I don't want to bleed and do it, and I don't think you want to try it anymore. So.
Not really.
Oh, we'll get there.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm pissed that it's so difficult, but I'm not pissed at you, sweetie. You're doing your best for me, and you know I know that.
What's Kisa up to? Playing Captura. You know, you can drop in on them. When they're doing Captura like that, you can just drop in, just cause chaos and upset them. But you wouldn't do that to Kisa, because that's not very fair. Look at that, 13. Fine. Nice. I don't know if he's in this relay. I don't think he's in this relay though. The high score here. Oh, they took that one off the top, the 1.03 plus 13 or whatever it was. The bodge one. They took that off. Anyone we know on the top page? Nope. No one on the top page. And look at that, there's only a few 8s. There's only 7. There's only 7 of them at the top that are 8 million and something. And then it goes 4.9 million. So there's some really big hurdle you have to get over by the look of it, which is probably crashing. It's probably a really bad crash that happens.
I can see you are
What it is.
the knowledge of this Hunter, my research needs you. Are you ready to endure the rigors
Normal sanctuary. Let's see if it drags him in.
is a sensation?
I don't know if he can see the. I don't know if he can see the stream again now.
Do not disappoint me, Hunter.
He needs to go have a word with his neighbours and say, "Oi, sort your internet out, sort of." How do you know we've got bad internet? Well, I just know. Just sort it out. We've got a couple. Ooh, that's got a nice name. What's that? Dark Magical Girl.
Kill everything you
Dark Magician Girl. There you go. That's a good name.
The integrity of this experiment relies on your efficiency.
Don't need to land. Fly the entire way. That's still flying. I haven't even landed yet.
I like that. Some people just need a high five, and then in small text, in the face with a chair.
In the face of the chair. Yeah, I've seen that
Oh, there's
before.
so many people at my work that applies to.
Well, we saw quite a few of them today, didn't we? Not giving way to us or jumping round us in the
Oh.
traffic and then being stuck
You
in there.
can't go out for a nice
Stuck
drive.
direct. No, you can't, because people just annoy you
It was
about
what?
how.
It was 21, 22 degrees C, which
Yeah.
is just about comfortable for
It
us.
wasn't too bad, was it?
It was lovely sunshine with a bit of
Yeah.
cloud, so it wasn't too cook your head. Doggo wasn't suffering too bad. She was keeping her
Jump
shit
out of
together.
Yeah, dog was doing
We
that.
had a nice little drive around a few little stores, picking up a few odds and ends.
Yeah.
But the people on the roads and the people walking
they're
and
awful.
jumping out in front of cars ruin it.
They do, really.
You're so clenched
People.
arse cheeks all the time, looking for
I
the
keep
next
jumping
idiot,
out of map here.
that it spoils the whole just going out for ourselves. You're going out having to think for every bugger else.
Keep with this guy, he knows where he's going.
Especially when you get round that train station, they're just dangerous. They just run across the road in front of the train
Yeah, they
station.
do.
Like,
Late for the train,
I
aren't
was going
they?
to say, if you want to play chicken, do it in front of the bloody
Do
train.
it in front of the
not
train. Yeah. Yeah, you can't really win chicken in front of a train, though, can you? Trains don't tend to swerve out your way or anything.
Don't play it on the
Or
A
slow
to L.
down either. They don't tend to do that.
Go play chicken. Go play on the Avenue of Remembrance. Or a bit more fun. Don't play it when someone's coming off a roundabout.
Interesting. I keep jumping off the map accidentally and landing on bits of the map I didn't know existed. That's quite useful.
Anywho.
Badges are a bit
not
spread
let
out,
go
aren't
on
they?
there.
Where are the other guys? They're over there. Let's stay near them. Very dangerous, this place, because you keep dropping off the end. Falling off the map. This new t-shirt's making my back itch. It's really annoying. But you just want to wear it, don't you? And you think, oh, I shouldn't really, because it's still covered in chemicals from when it was made, and I should wash it first, and then you don't. You just wear it. Like, oh, no matter. For that. Loop. Have that one. Oh, another 4, that's nice. I can hear it. Apparently they show on the minimap, but I'm not looking at the minimap. That's cheating. I follow my ears. Yeah, I find them with my ears. Much more interesting that way. 4 done. I only got 3 of them. Apparently. Someone else got one. Terrible. Oh, I haven't got my fleas on. There we go. Someone brought the doggo. Yeah, Grumpy Cat. Someone's brought the Kavat and it's called Grumpy Cat. That's ace. Grumpy Cat. I bet it's one of them really dorky looking ones as well. Probably a Smeater that's really bossed. Like them ones. But you don't care because it's a Smeater. You'd be really ambivalent about it, wouldn't you? You'd be like, oh, that's really ugly, I can't have that out. And then it's a Smeater and you're like, oh, well, maybe I can. Where's Todd? There he is. There he is. He's in Sarin, I think. A Sarin? It is a Sarin. Good. Sarin really suits this. Really does. He does really well. Don't you stab at me, pig. You get extra bullets for that. Extra bullets for free. He didn't separate into small pieces though, I don't know what that's all about. I like it when you can make them into smaller pieces. Oh, an Octavia. Oh, I see. I'm not sure if Octavia will work. I suppose it must do, really. But I don't know, because her AoE's a bit strange, isn't it? It tends to just follow her around. Can't really direct it. Goes where it wants. I can see one. Oh, thank you there, Mr. Flappy. He gave me a little help then, brought me over. He says, don't fall off. I'm not going to fall off, that's alright. He says, it's alright, I'm just really concerned that you might have fell. No, you're fine. Bang, 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 dead. What that 66% thing is in the corner. Not seen that symbol before. Wow, 400 focus. I was getting, what was it, 6,000 on that last map, that other one. Yeah, your baddies were pretty big though, weren't they? They were a little bit scary. Ah, someone's got the third one. Cool. We don't need to worry about that now. Up the stairs, you woman. Blame the heels. Blame my hands. I keep trying to aim glide and slide and do in other games. Weird, because you're just running along and then all of a sudden you just stop and have a sit. What am I doing? Oh, I see. You've automatically tried to do a slide. You've automatically tried to do that and then jump. You've just crouched. That's all you've done. We're at 98, that's alright. 97. We can survive at that. The frame rate drop there is because it's loading the next map type. Here we go. Zone 3. Earth, yeah, Earth's always a bad tile set for loading, isn't it? Have that. Come on, wake you up. Silly brood mother. There's a slave sitting there. Usually fine when you're having a good look around this Earth one, that you'll find a Grenier somewhere stooping down and having a poo in the grass. That's what he looks like he's doing, because he looks like he's crouching down in the long grass. And he's not paying any attention to you at all. He's sort of making out he hasn't seen you, hoping you'll go past. Yeah, I think he's having a poo in the grass, that's what he's doing. The randomness they've given us infested again. Good load aim. They're the ones we've got to watch. Flying dirtbags, the ones that guff all over the place like they've just done there. Little frail thing like this won't put up with poison. Can't do poison. Just remembering to jump out into operator quick enough, isn't it though, before you die, and then just letting it wear off and then jumping back in your frame afterwards. Sort of cheating really, but works. It'd be funny if you could jump out into operator and then the poison carried on damaging your warframe until it killed it, and then you could resurrect yourself with your own operator. That would be cool. I'd be well up for that. That'd be great. Remember, jump out of your frame every time you're about to die. Run away. Come back, resurrect yourself, get back in. Bizarre. Another thing with Titania where she died but she didn't fall over, you could carry on running around. But the camera was stuck. The camera was stuck at a weird angle, but you could carry on running around. Really weird. I've got another lift. E1, yeah. Todd's typing something. Definitely typing something. One of 3. Yeah, it looks like anything past the 4th prize, people don't bother. They just come out and go in again. So round 9, they tend to just come out, let the timer run out, don't go through the portal. Understandable. I'd say it's worth it for the resources, but you don't really get any, do you? That's the problem. Put them away. You don't get maniacs either. I haven't heard any maniacs. There are no ash parts for you, which is miserable. Oh, oh. Yeah, I know I started late, but this probably will be the last run in me. Depends if I get a second wind. Hopefully I get my second wind. Ah, day 2 Umber Prime? What are you crying for, dude? And welcome to the channel. That's all I get. Ah, you're playing Destiny 2. That's good enough reason to cry. Oh, a Nox. Oh, you bastard. Got a Nox on me anyway. Get me fleas back. There we go. Flea up ready to get him this time. I haven't played any Destiny 2, so I've got room to talk. I installed Destiny 1 on my PS3 and never played it. Does that count? Not really. Oh, okay. I think he blew up. Yeah, he did. Love to, if I knew where it was. There it is. Let's see if I get a host migration again that destroys me. They put one of these in a really weird place the last time, and I managed to get all the way around. I managed to get through it just in time, and then the other 3 people I was with didn't get through, and I had a host migration, and it crashed me. I had to close the game. Close the game because I couldn't get out. Couldn't get out. Stuck in flying mode. Bit annoying. Thankfully I didn't have any decent prizes then, so it didn't matter. But if I'd had Khora parts, I would not have been pleased about that. I'd probably just left it there flying in. Just gone bed, left it sitting there flying. Like, that's it, I'm out. I'll see what it's doing in a few hours time. You just bought Khora? Yeah. He seems pretty nice. I like to try and get things, but I haven't even got Gara yet, you know. I haven't even got all the parts for Gara. Or if I have got the parts, I certainly haven't got the resources to build it. One or the other. It's the aspect of going to the plains yet again. That's what the problem is. I just don't want to go there for a very long time. Just don't want to go. It's like doing Arcwing interception missions. It's just something you don't really want to do for any reason. Who's that guy? What you doing? Hiding in there, Octavia Peacock Nose. What you doing? So have you been doing much Warframe deity, or not at all? Have you been concentrating on Destiny? Have they done any nice new updates for Destiny? That's what I should be asking, shouldn't I? Have they done any nice updates for Destiny? There's Todd, just seen Todd. Got a flash of bright red boobs behind me, so that'll be him. Oh, I jumped straight over, didn't I? I did. And now I'm underneath again.
Enter the conduit now.
In you go. There we go. Taking a break until content comes to console. Destiny 2 is getting a DLC in May. Oh, excellent. You're getting a DLC. Cool. Yeah, when this comes to PS4, it'll be a lot more stable than it is now. That's the one really big advantage the PS4 players definitely have, is they get all this bug tested out before it gets anywhere near them. And also they get to watch us do it wrong, and that way then when they get it, they can do it all right, and they can appear to be much better players than we are, which of course they probably are. Although I don't think I could play with a controller. I'm pretty sure I can't get over not having this ability, you know, being able to turn 180 degrees just like that. You know, I need that. I need this. This is what I need. The super speed of being able to turn at that speed. I need that. But I don't know why they don't make it so. There's no reason for this either. That consoles can't use a keyboard and mouse if they want, because surely they've got USB ports, so what's the problem in just plugging a USB keyboard and mouse in and playing the game with keyboard and mouse? But surely it's either converted one way or the other to PC or from PC, so you're going to have all them controls built in there somewhere for the PC's version. So surely you could just make it so that you could just use a keyboard and mouse on the PS4. You know, if they'd have done that from the offset, if they'd had keyboard and mouse on the higher end consoles from the offset, I'd probably be using a console now, because this computer isn't really very strong. And it does struggle. It struggles considerably, especially with the Elite mode. It really struggles with that. Bungie's showing the DLC on Twitch tomorrow. Oh, there you go then. Excellent. See what you get. I'm in a really strange place for people to resurrect me. But he appears out of nowhere and does so. Isn't that great when people do that? You think, oh, no one around, and then pum, just appear and resurrect you. That's nice. This guy's running mid 50s, so we're okay. Did it work? Good. Well, the shit kicked out of me now. Caught me in mid-drink. Not very nice. Only 6,000. They're getting better, they are. Them little cleavers are getting better. And that was a yellow as well, it wasn't even red. I do like these prismatic cleavers, they're really cool. I'm not running Elite at the moment, this is standard. I ran Elite on the last one and we got to 17. We got to 17 on Elite, which was ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. But I suffer more with frame rate in Elite than I do out of this for some reason. And yeah, the baddies are like 180. At level 180. And if you took your mind off it for a second, they just kill you in one shot. Just poof, dead. That's it, all gone. Yeah, it was a bit hairy, that was. Getting to level 17 on Elite. The only thing which it gave which was better was the relics were all radianted, and that was it. It only gave relics, of course, didn't give me anything nice. But the relics it gave me were all radianted up. That was cool. But it wasn't worth all that extra effort really, for just radianted relics. And they weren't really very good relics either. Could have been decent relics radianted, and fine, but they were. Things like C2s, T1s, G2s. Fire into the green mist. I'm not going in there. I'll fire through it. Oh yeah, and in the elite mode, it turns your skills off. If I press my number 4 and then press it again within a minute, it'll turn it off. Turns the skill off. It's like, I need that. I need that skill. Stop turning it off. Nope, turned it off. Uh-oh. Turns it back on again, but you know, a hairy few minutes of not being able to cast the skill you need.
I have opened a new data conduit.
Yeah, exactly. That was a nasty trick that was when it told me that, because it's already turned Q off. You haven't got your yeah, you can't use your wheel. Yeah, your gear items. He's turned off my gear items, so I can't use those. He might start getting funny about me using number 4 now. Let's see if I can get him. See if I can annoy him enough. Now you see, on normal, just lets you keep spamming it. Doesn't stop you. But if I'd have done that in elite, it'd have banned me from using my skill probably for the rest of the map, doing it that many times. Oh, focus is beautiful though. In the elite mode, I was getting like 4 to 5,000 from the initial drop, and that's just a standard lens. It's not a greater lens. I hadn't got any greater lenses for what I wanted, so I just put a standard one on. Because this is my new Nova. I haven't had her that long. So she's only just made it to 30 for the first time. Yeah, she hadn't got a lens on or anything, so I just popped one on. And put Zenuric on, I think. Yeah. I haven't gained any focus for so long, I've completely forgotten how to use it. I never focus farm. I'm terrible. My poor little operator's got no skills whatsoever. She can't do anything. Rubbish. Never get her out. I only ever get her out to stop myself from dying when I've been horrendously poisoned, and that's about it. I think, oh yeah, that poison's going to kill me. I'll just go and operator until it runs out and then go back, and I'm fine. Shouldn't really be that far away from where the conduit's likely to appear. And we're on 87. Oh, that's not so good. 99. There we go. It's back up.
Christ,
Cool.
take me tablets. What the one?
Yeah.
Gotta take Doggo. We've got to have Doggo over the other side of Colts.
I know. Got the other energy thingy. We'll try and figure out how to get to that now. Not that way is the answer.
A data conduit is open. Go now.
Yeah, I'd love to. But, which way is it? Aha, down here. Around that bit. Yep, there it is. Where I get host migration because someone else didn't make it in time. And then it all goes wrong. Oh, we did okay. Yeah, but that last score I got on that last map was, I think, the highest I've ever got. Was it 2.2 or 2.4 million? Never scored that high before. Just lucky. Lucky who you go with, really. If you get a couple of good Banshees in there, or like we have now, a Saren and a Banshee, you're pretty well set. If you go in, you've got 3 Frosts and a Nova or something, you're not going to do so well. Yeah, 3 Limbos. 3 Limbos and a Nova, you're like, not going to do very well. Oh. Well, I've had shields a minute ago. Get out of that body quick before it dies. Yeah, Limbo wouldn't really suit this at all. Oh, a bit of health again. You see, I just left it with all that poison on it. Just come away. I thought, nah, I'll just come away until she's healed herself. And of course Helios stays over there. And he's got the augment on that makes him heal things. So he'd just heal her up. He'd heal her up while I was away. Far too many baddies in that corner. I did notice there we got a spore on his foot. So that's cool. I'll keep walking off the edge of that. That's what I'll do. Oh, the barriers are missing. You keep walking off. Expect to be able to just walk around the barriers. But nope, no barrier there. Oh shit. Off you go. You missed me with your fire. That was a bit stupid. Here comes the conduit. Fuck you lot. That would be up there, wouldn't it? Battle through all the baddies to get to it. 300 endo. Still getting no parts. Crazy. Lovely Tetra. It has got an amazingly high fire rate, but because my frame rate's so low, it's affecting the speed of my Tetra. You'll hear it really change when I'm doing the map. The point where you hear it's almost 1 a second sometimes because the frame rate's dropped so badly. Weird that how frame rate affects fire rate. It's running nice and quick at the moment, doing loads of damage. You got a war? Who's new God of War? Or there's a new God of War? Are you comparing Limbo to God of War? Or are you saying there is a new God of War? Sounds like there's going to be a new God of War. Didn't think Limbo's got anything to do with it. All context, you know. You sometimes have to give me a whole sentence, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Efficiency is failing.
Ah, 17, yeah, I didn't think we'd get this one. Unless there's a little gold thing down here somewhere. There isn't, of course. Yeah, didn't think we'd get off that one. Thought we were going to end up stuck there. Oh, a new God of War came out. Cool. I've got it on PSP. I've got a God of War on the PSP. Really small. Choo-ka-doo-ka-choo, but nice. There's someone left squad. Now we've got to take the dog vets in the morning, so we will have to get going now. So I started 50 minutes late, so I'm ending 50 minutes late actually, so that's worked out fairly well. But yeah,
not consistent.
Exactly, this is true. Let's see who we got. We'll go give you someone cool.
Joe's on.
Is Joe on? It's whether everyone wants to go to Warframe or are happy to go somewhere other than Warframe. Because he's going to be playing... Ah, Lucian's on. Perfect. Yeah, I'll see you later, Deity. That's cool. Thanks for coming by. And don't forget to follow. That'd be cool. Don't forget to press !enter either for some hydrocarbon points, which no one's done actually, I forgot to say. But yes, you could do that. And then those points you can use in the store at a later date. But I was just seeing who's on, because we have got to go to the vet's tomorrow to take the dog in so she can have her scans done, because she's not right. But Lucian's on. Lucian's a really cool guy, and if you're PS4, he's got a very nice PS4 shop with things in it. He is playing Warframe. Usually, he's been playing Fortnite, but he's playing Warframe again, which is cool. So I shall raid us over to Mr. Lucian plays all day. We'll go over to him Oh, you've already followed. Oh, I can't tell from there, see. Impossible to tell. But yeah, we'll go over to Lucian, and we'll say hello to Lucian. He'll love to see us, as he always does. Really happy guy. Really cool streamer. And thank you all for coming tonight, that was really great. We had a cool run. A couple of cool runs. We're still no Gara parts. No, not Gara. Khora. Still no Khora parts, but never mind. Now where I've got to quickly try and get a web page up and press stop, of course.